Oh, yeah, that's west. Welcome back to our bullshit 78. They making the way downtown walking fast.
Yeah.
Making my
No,
way downtown.
no. Scout's the one walking fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Faye's taking names.
Alright. As I believe off of last time, we have now. That is way too loud.
Yes.
Where's my mic? There's my mic. Hello, mic. Ah, there's the aesthetic. Okay.
Last time on DBDBD,
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Mega, stop.
the whole
Just stop.
entire
Mega, let it be for a bit.
the whole entire episode was dedicated to one man, and that man
It's not here.
It's never here.
is not here, but he has a sword. The rabbit showed up with pretty cool looking armor.
That's a good point. Where is Zoro?
I don't
Nope,
know.
Yes.
makes sense.
Don't worry about it.
Where
That's
is the large
idiot.
fairy?
He's
We need the
attuning.
large
He's
The
attuning
one
to
that-
an
the one-
oversized butter knife.
The one that has the actual sword that can kill the damn thing that we're going up against.
Mm,
He's attuning to the oversized butter knife.
I think the easiest way to kill the giant is to make him jolly and paint him green.
Ah, the Jolly Green Giant.
Yes.
You know what? I want a magic weapon. I want a dagger that is infinitely long, so as you pull it out of the scabbard, it just keeps going.
Giggity.
And it gets heavier as you pull it out.
Giggity?
Giggity.
Yes.
I got a better idea. How about one when you pull the dagger out of the scabbard, there's no blade.
Genius.
That's just Seven Deadly Sins or Sunblade.
That sounds extremely useless. I want it.
Oh, Nutters has a whole back room full of useless magical items if you want one.
I do too. And they are amazing.
I bet I've got an item more useless than you.
Ew.
Oof.
Damn.
Shots fired.
Shots
This is
fired.
bad.
Shots fired.
Everybody, you remember the drill. Get to the nearest exit. Hide. Active shooter environment.
Okay.
Wait, one
I'm gonna
time
start running then.
I created a ring.
Does the ring go invisible when you
Nope.
wear it?
Nope.
In and back.
When you wear it, it has absolutely no effect on you. But if you wear it while you sleep, you'll float 1 inch off your bed.
I remember that.
I have
That
a
I do that
actually-
type.
anyways.
That would actually
do
give you
that
a really
anyways.
good, really good sleep then, because if you're truly weightless over your bed, you're
Oh
not
yeah,
gonna
it
get
gives you a
sore.
great sleep. Problem is that the ring is cursed and it brings out the worst of your personality.
So that's really the main effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ring is cursed. So it'll bring out
Honest-
the worst of your personality.
You know what?
You got a character overly horny all the time.
No, that's
I-
just you.
In real life, I might actually consider that. A nice sleep sounds wonderful.
I know, right?
Because if I don't get sleep, the worst of me gets brought out anyway. I get cranky.
Alright.
So,
Well, we are on. So far from what I know, you guys are on your way towards the warlord of the area, Foon. A lumbering giant that slowly seeds through the giant valley, slightly floating above the clouds, but still dragging deeper than most of the other giants here, barely skimming the ground.
Jeez.
So we're gonna fight what was his name?
giant?
What was that? What was the giant's name?
I
The one famous
just said it.
in the United States.
Oh,
Paul Bunyan?
Paul Bunyan. Yeah, we're fighting Paul Bunyan.
Hell
You
yeah.
did say
No.
you said he was lumbering.
We're fighting the Statue of Liberty. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
But it's not a robot.
As we see, are you guys treading through ground travel or air travel?
I'm probably
Air.
in air.
Air
Boat.
travel? Boat? Alright.
Submarine.
Understandable.
Screw that. I'm a squirrel. I'm gonna swing through the trees. I mean,
Well, I can
I
just
can-
fly
I-
now, so
We're in my environment. I actually have double movement. Well, wait, it's not double movement. What is my movement speed in trees? Hijack. Didn't you give me some kind of bonus when you created this character for moving through
You
trees?
don't, what it is, you ignore difficult terrain in foliage. Meaning you move normal speed.
Oh, okay.
Where everyone
Yeah.
else moves half speed.
Oh, okay.
So technically you do move twice as fast as a normal person. However, they are using the flight option, which, as you know.
Right.
Meow, meow, meow,
Well, I can move
meow.
through trees as fast as I can fly. So.
Yeah, but there is the thing that with the air realm, elemental realm of airs teeting in with the falling in a given direction. You could probably move about the same speed, but if they're being uncautious, which they're probably being cautious right now, not to go.
You know
they're
what?
probably moving about 60. They're probably moving at the 60 speed. So it'll be
Vessel's
about
gonna
the same.
turn to Axel and say, "I feel nostalgic. Toss me." He's wearing the correct armor.
Yes, yeah.
Hopefully we can speak to this dragon before we try to attack it.
Am I
It's
able?
not a dragon. It's a
Dragon?
giant.
Dragon? What?
Which dragon?
That's what I meant, giant, not dragon.
What dragon? What
We're
Kill
playing
dragon?
D&D, so he assumes
Sea
everything's a
dragon?
dragon.
Everything is a dragon. You're a
Dragon
dragon.
is not
That
dragon.
squirrel's a
There is
dragon. That
There is
dog's a dragon.
here.
You're
I
a
am
dragon.
totally a dragon.
You're a
born,
dragon.
Thank you very much.
I'm a dragon-blooded person. Yes,
yes.
But
indeed.
there is a dragon here, though.
Yeah, it's Vessel.
No,
Vessel's
the
totally
actual
dragon.
big
Come on,
dragon
guys.
that was
Let's
one
stop
shot.
dragging our feet.
Aha.
Funny.
Well, I had just had an idea, y'all. Can I stop the group before we get to the dragon to explain them my plan that I just came
What
up with?
dragon?
Yeah, sure. You can stop him before you get to the dragon.
Stop! We're not facing a dragon. We're facing a giant.
I
That
No,
know
it's a
that,
dragon
but
now.
Stop. Just stop. I
It's a
understand
dragon
that. I
now.
don't know why I keep saying dragon.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Anyway,
it's
anyway.
funny.
So I got a plan.
Ow.
Well, I just made something, and as I meant it to be used as a weapon or tool of mass pranking. I just came up with a new use for it. For a giant, it would be an infinite food source.
How would that help us in killing the giant?
Well, what if we don't have to kill it? Or that we can convince it to leave its post?
We've tried that.
But
It
what if we
doesn't
want
work.
to kill it?
We tried that.
The warlords must die to give over the throne. They cannot just leave.
On that note, Vessel's gonna go for the neck.
We tried that. I look at
Giant.
I look at Jerome.
Nape for the neck.
I have done nothing wrong.
As I said, we tried that.
Well, the other option would be little me fly up into the giant's ear and get up into his ear canal and let this baby off, and I'll pull out my giant acorn and show it to him.
Oh dear.
You're showing an acorn.
Is
I'm
it a
gonna
normal
trust
sized
that you know
acorn?
what you're doing.
It is
Regardless.
above average size, normal sized acorn. It's above average size acorn by a lot.
This region is your territory, effectively, so I will follow your lead, whether you think is right.
Well, I know that sword I made ain't long enough to cut nothing off of that dragon.
Bruh.
No,
I
it's
don't
fine.
know. I don't know if that is a viable plan. But I myself shall do whatever I can to try to rid it myself.
Oh no,
Well, we shouldn't
I
just
think
kill
having
the
1,000 of squirrels burst out into the inside of their head would definitely do a lot of damage.
Giggity.
Yeah.
I'm thinking death by 1,000 cuts.
It would basically be death by 1,000 squirrel bites.
I suggest death by birth.
Okay.
We must unbirth him.
Oh no! Don't say
All
those
right.
words.
Don't say those words.
Don't say those words.
Unbirth?
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't say those
birthing?
words.
Don't say those
Don't
words.
say those words.
Those are cursed words.
Those are cursed words. You don't. I hope you don't know what they mean, and you are blessed if you don't.
I'm gonna assume it has something to do with a weird,
But
Don't
if-
think about
some
it too
people.
hard. Don't
It-
think about it too hard.
giggity.
And you know
It's-
what?
It's
I
Google is your
vo-
friend.
it's Vor from the Unwelcomed End.
Oh, that's
Can we move on,
Oh.
please?
we're very educational here on today's stream, aren't we?
We're not a child-friendly stream.
Kobold is proof of that.
that's a child.
Do not.
Kobolds is
relax.
very much proof of that.
Just because I'm the youngest member of this group doesn't mean that I won't take that personally.
Get on with
Nerd.
it.
Get out with it!
No.
That- You know, as the youngest
Yes,
member of the group,
get
that
on
actually
with
reminds
it!
me. Would you even be allowed to purchase said novel?
It's books,
He's
yes.
18.
Anywho,
Hedrick 17.
whoa.
Oh,
Age, am I right?
Yeah, what a nerd.
Yeah.
What a nerd. Anywho, back to psychological trauma.
Yes.
Oh yeah, fun.
I get to bully adults with my free time. It's the best.
Yep.
That's a great way to look at DMing. I approve.
You're not wrong.
Not wrong.
It's my favorite way to explain it. I get to make adults cry.
Yeah. Look what happened to Cyber.
Oh, fuck. Don't even mention that one. I feel
That's-
so bad about that.
That's less of a crying and more of an existential crisis.
Exactly.
Oh, poor
Mm.
Cyber. Aw. Fuck, I
Poor
miss him.
Cy-
I miss him.
Poor Cyber.
Poor Cyber.
Honestly, I never got to know Cyber well enough.
I gave him anxiety, and I felt bad about it. Alright,
Do you, though?
I do.
Do
I
you?
do. I do care about the psyche of all the players.
Are you sure?
No.
Good.
Alright. Are there any more plans you guys want to throw at the wall?
A ladder.
Of killing the warlord?
Yeah, of killing the warlord
Knowledge.
before I throw you at the wall?
You will distract the warlord, I will kill the warlord. That is a great plan.
10 out of 10.
Can
You see,
please
you
be
see that
more
wall over
specific?
there? We lean a ladder up against it and we climb
I
to
do
the
not-
top.
We
There
literally
was
have
not-
effective flight. You remember that, right?
I'm making a joke because of the wall reference.
You could just fly over the wall. Why didn't you need a ladder to get over the wall?
Because he was gonna throw us at the wall. So he wants to know what we were gonna throw at the wall. I said throw a ladder at the wall.
Okay. So, Nutters.
Hmm.
So the current plan is you're going to go in there and you're going to pretty much try and kill it from the inside with a bajillion squirrels, right?
Yeah.
That's the plan?
Uh-huh.
What do you want us to do?
Watch.
Distract it so that it doesn't see me getting up into its ear.
Okay. How do you want us to do that?
Like
And
this.
is there anything we should know about giants before we get started?
They're big.
Well, no shiz, they're big.
Your swords aren't going to hurt him.
What about magic? Like, does
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
that-
fire stuff do anything?
It should. They're not fire. It's not a fire giant, so. But I can tell you this: you're not gonna hurt it with a weapon.
Okay.
We'll see about that. Vessel's gonna fly up to its face to try to talk to it.
No.
Just want to start. Sylvester just starts flying towards it.
I'm going to. I guess we're doing this. no more time to, I guess, arbitrate a plan. We're just going straight at this.
Plan has been made. We're executing the plan.
Megafan 7790. Hi Jack, have I had a chance to buy that item from Belzar yet?
Belzar has not been around.
We haven't seen Belzar.
Belzar
No,
has
that's not
been
true.
around.
Belzar came around while we were at the tree.
Not at,
I want to hear
not
his
at the tree.
voice.
Belzar was over. Belzar was.
No, Belzar did come around at the tree.
No, that
because-
wasn't Belzar. That was a joke.
Ah.
Someone said it's Belzar. I was like, Belzar, see? No. Scout said, and Belzar's there. I think.
Is Belza the new horse?
No,
new
Belzar does not
George?
appear like George.
No.
George disappeared.
As you say that.
George was
No,
super
no,
good.
remember we talked about it, because you said, well, technically, Nutters could call Belzar.
I said you
because
can call
Belzar
him.
had-
Yes, you can call him because of your
Right,
scratch and
but,
sniff
right,
card.
right, but I thought we did, because I remember Mega saying that he wanted to talk to Belzar.
You guys talked about it. I didn't know if you did or didn't. If you guys want to call Belzar quickly, then yeah, sure.
If Belzar's
Yeah,
here, I want to hear his voice.
Yeah, I thought we did this last episode for Mega. Or not last episode,
No,
episode before
we
last,
didn't.
actually.
We didn't.
Oh, okay.
If you guys want to call
Yeah,
it
I
Belzar, you can before you guys go.
Might as well.
Let's get some shit from Belzar.
So, as you take your punch card, you scratch the next one and you sniff it.
You could have not wasted that.
Wasted what?
You could have not wasted that.
Smells like orange peels. Not orange, just the peel.
You realize I can call Belzar.
With the scratch and sniff, yeah.
Oh no, he's carrying my goods. Didn't you say I had a special way to contact him?
I said he checks in every now and then, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I had a special way to contact him.
No, he just checks in. He's got a
Oh,
he's got a sort of a bag that connects to your bag, which is kind of like a midway point where he gets resources and he gives money.
Right.
As you scratch it, we hear a as out from the forest line, we see a very confused looking, very familiar troll standing large, hunched forward a bit with two large bags, saying, "Hello? Belzar doesn't want to step past the tree line. He's a very mean dragon.
Belzar, get your ass over here.
Okay." He walks over. "Hello there. Belzar, glorious goods. Got your stuff while it's stuffy. Hello,
Hi, Belzar.
Hello, kitty. Associate, that's the word." And he gives Nutters, he gives you a good pat on the back and you go flying for like a good foot. "How may Belzar help you today?"
Go through his stuff.
Oh dear gosh.
There's a lot of stuff.
I'll allow it, son.
Hello,
You'll
Belzar.
allow
I
it?
would like
I
to
will-
buy the
I will
special
also
sack you
allow
have
you.
in your bag.
You want Belzar's sack? Hold on, Belzar has a few sacks. But you can't have Belzar's blue sack and red sack. Those are his special sacks.
I think he wants the sack that you hold your family jewels in.
No.
He wants Belzar money purse. But Belzar needs Belzar money purse in order to
No.
get the antibiotics for his mudby. Belzar is going back to literary
Not
schools.
money purse.
Hold on, let Belzar see what baggies he has. As he sticks his arm. How Thrill, have you experienced Belzar?
No, this is my first time seeing this.
Okay, he sticks his arm into his bag, and you swear you hear an audible crunch.
Okay.
Let me see. And that means let me pull up Belzar's bag. Let me pull up Belzar's glorious goods. Alright, now I got this really cool bag right here. It's got all the essentials in it if you want to be an adventurer person. He puts down a adventurer's pack. This one is a really, really good backpack. I got this from somewhere, I think. And he puts down what looks like some sort of, just an actual backpack, like what we know as a backpack. Zipper and everything. Where I got that one from. This one's very pretty and valuable if you have ever wanting yourself a pretty lady, friends. He pulls out a purse that has a hand attached to it. He shakes the hand off. For the more magical sides, I got... I know, Mega. For the more magical sides, Belzar has this bag. It's a mystery bag. Belzar doesn't know what this bag does. And this bag doesn't like holding things. This is a bag of no-like holding.
Belzer, do you know what this bag does? And I hold up the purse that I got from the tin can's body.
Hello? Let me Belzar get his monocle. Yeah, and puts on a little monocle that barely fits his face. By the way, Thrill, one side is slumped down a bit more than the other. And he has a hook through his left shoulder blade. Like a meat hook.
Jeez.
He's got scars all over his body. He is a troll, but he's not looking good for a troll. Very large, though.
Tell me more of this bag that does not like holding things.
Oh, well, the bag that doesn't like holding things holds things for a little bit, and it holds a lot of things. Belzar tried to hold his hungries in it and his monies at one point, but then Belzar got a new hole in his head when Belzar sort of pulled it out. Basically, the bag doesn't like when you tell it what's inside of it. It gets very embarrassed and gives you all of it at once.
Perfect. I will take it.
Very well, you can have that. That one's gonna cost you about 20,000 of the golden shinies. 20,000 golden shinies. Yes.
Just charge it to Nutters.
Very well.
The charger to Nutters.
Nutters, you are down 20,000 gold. Okay. Does anyone want something else? I got more things in my bags. I got stuff and things and thingy stuffs.
Is that a ladder in that bag?
Belzar does have a ladder, yes. You watch as he starts pulling a ladder out of the bag, and it keeps going, and it keeps going, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. Hold on, and it keeps going, and keeps going.
How are you carrying that?
It with my back. I could cut it in half, or at this point, like a roll of tape.
How tall is the ladder? I need a very tall ladder.
I don't know. It won't stop.
Well, it should only be what's left in the bag, right?
It should be, but it keeps it going.
If you pull a little bit more, Because we just need one that's the height of the giant. So if you have one that about that high, I just need to make sure that one's that high.
I don't know, that's pretty tall.
Sorry.
What
Sorry.
happened?
What happened?
I'm distracted.
Oh. Well, you just lost some money.
Yeah.
Also, did you find out what that
Hijack.
bag is?
As soon as I get the bag, I go into Nutter's bag and put about 1 ton of each refillable material into it.
Do I see what he's doing?
Yeah.
Can I offer him an alternative?
Yeah, you can.
I'm just gonna grab a basic spear off of a rack in my house. 'Cause I'm sure there's a basic spear lying around somewhere. Yeah, if not, I'll make one. Just a non-magical spear.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to enchant it with 2 really basic enchantments. 1. When the spear is not being held, it will multiply itself. And 2. It's got a +1. And I'm gonna hand it to Meg. And tell him what it does. You get it, right? You put that in your bag, it'll just multiply itself. Throw that spear in your bag, and in a while you'll have a whole bunch of them in your bag.
I grab it and also put it into the bag.
Up to Hijack on how often it replicates itself.
Once every few days.
Well, I was gonna say it's a cursed item of replication.
Yeah.
That's why I kept them not magic. And the +1's not to damage, by the way. It's only to hit, because I can freely do that. I can't freely, without spending days on enchanting it, do anything else.
Well, Belzar,
Just so for your writing purposes, so you know, it's a +1 to hit.
Okay.
When you say it replicates once every couple of days,
Oh yeah.
that's a bit slow.
Well, it's a +1 spear. It's a magical item.
Well, it's a +1 to hit, not because it's magic. My mastery of craftsmanship gives me the ability to give it a +1 to hit. That's why I said I can't magically do more than that without spending 7 days on it.
Alright.
So it's not magic.
The spears
It's
it
just got a
duplicates
+1 to
with
hit.
Alright.
It is magic because it duplicates itself, but the +1's not magic. It's only because it's well balanced and sharp. Stop. That's why I stopped to iterate that it's only a +1 to hit, not an actual magic +1. How about this way? How about 1d12 times a day?
It replicates 1d12 times per day.
11.
That would break an economy if you could just
You
replicate
said common
spears.
potions and poisons
Oh.
also refill, right?
Okay, how about a d6 then? Or a d4?
D4 every 2 days. Alright. Is there anything else Belzar could get anyone?
I was looking for that bag to be appraised, Belzar. How much would you be willing to offer for it?
What is that bag again?
It's the one that you can open at night and then you enter it. And
Oh,
it's
it's the
I tried opening it, but it was locked, and I didn't have a key. I tried opening it with my axe, but it didn't work. So
Belzar will
You
give
said
you...
common potions and poisons also refill, right?
You can get common potions and poisons in the house. The only thing you can't get is uncommon or higher.
That is what I meant.
From the Belzar, you should
I'm
be able
gonna say
yeah, in the
no.
house,
You
yes.
can't fill the bag up with that stuff because that's gonna break how the bag works.
Yeah, it's only supposed to hold one thing, ain't it?
Okay.
One type of thing.
No, it can hold a plethora of things.
It just yeets out what. the
You
one
have to
thing that
be. You
call.
can't just say potion components. You gotta have specifics with that bag.
I know.
But if you made a whole bunch of potions and dropped it in, it would eat them out.
Okay. Anywho.
That was what I was planning.
Yeah. Okay. Bowser would offer you. Elbow.
Anyway, continue west.
1,000 of the golden shinies?
I don't think 1,000 gold shinies is worth it. I think that one shiny in there will do it, and I'll point to a ring in there.
Which ring?
3 wishes. I'm gonna try to convince him to give me that one for the bag. See, that ring is a drab kind of ring. It doesn't sparkle the way a gold shiny does. Well, this purse is inlaid with intricate designs and comes with a sporty lock to keep it locked so that none of its contents can escape.
Belzar holds up 2 rings that look the exact same. This one's a bit expensive, sorry. It's not that much worth. This one's worth about a lot. And puts back in the bag. I'll give you 10,000 golden shinies.
I don't know. I could turn those 10,000 golden shinies into a lot of those rings. I think that ring would be what I'm looking for. You see, I could even sweeten the deal. I'll throw in I reach into my back pocket, I grab a boomerang and I throw it. And it returns.
Oh, Bowser also has a boomerang. He pulls out a boomerang.
I have a magical stick here. It always returns and it has loyalty on it. So it will never leave you.
Oh, Bowser has the unloyal boomerang.
Don't you want a loyal one to go along with it so that you have the complete set?
Belzar processes.
Very well, deal. He gives you the unloyal boomerang and takes it back.
No,
And he walks away.
Belzar's gone.
I will not let him get away with the bag.
Insert
That is
modem
thievery.
noises.
You offered for the boomerang.
I offered the boomerang and the bag.
Yeah,
I
you
said,
offered
"Please
for the
offer
boomerang.
my boomerang.
Yeah, you offered
Don't
for
you
the
want
boomerang.
to complete your set?
Well, he'd think that you'd want to complete your set.
I made sure to word that very carefully.
Well, he thinks you may want to complete your set.
No, Balthazar, come back here. I did not want to.
Pleasure doing business.
Belzar's gone.
Sir, with all due respect. With all due
Hold on.
respect, sir, the deal is not the bag for the boomerang.
Hi, Jack's mom.
Oh dear.
Don't even think about it. One sec. All right.
What are we
Nothing.
not supposed
Don't
to
worry
think
about it. Don't worry about it.
But what if I want to think about it?
Belzar takes his unloyal boomerang back, and you get the bag back. Well,
all I'm simply saying, Balthazar, is you might want the complete set. I personally, I have another boomerang that I use personally, and I pull out the what's it called? That's the boomerang in here. The Vine boomerang that also has loyalty. I also have this boomerang that I have, so I don't need this second one that has loyalty. So I was using it to sweeten the pot for one of those rings you have there.
I'm sorry, these rings cost about 9 millions of the super shinies. That's 9.
50.
That's.
Shine.
Wait, how many zeros is that? 1, 2,
I think it's 3.
4, 5, 6, 8, 9. How many is 9 zeros?
It's 9,000 if I'm not mistaken.
No, 9 zeros.
Be
is-
quiet.
let's see,
Be quiet.
thousands,
Be quiet.
Thousands,
billions.
billions. Oh,
Brill.
billion,
Well.
that's a large number.
Oh, sorry.
So 9 billions of the super shinies, or 90 billion of the golden shinies.
Sorry.
One more offer. I need to find something that can...
Franchise on tight schedule.
What if I can also throw in a... where's Tin Can? That's not Tin Can.
And
That's...
you,
okay, I need to
and you
flip
want
that
the
back.
ladder, right?
The ladder originally I wanted, but I don't believe it's tall enough. You haven't pulled out enough for me to actually use it.
Keeps pulling out ladder.
Okay, we got a sheet open. What would have taken from this?
The span of the next minute, Belzar pretty much pulls out a half a giant-sized ladder.
That's only half the size that I need.
Oh, it's getting a bit unstable.
Why would we need a giant size ladder? We can literally just fly up. Or we can just fall with style upward.
Because it's an endless
I
ladder. I
think-
want to pull it out to the end.
I think he's trying to get it so he could sell it to some kobolds in some other dimension.
That is
I-
a valid theory.
Yes, it's a
Although,
very good theory.
there's only one kobold left who had any interest in that.
Yes.
The rest are dead.
Yes, I wanted that ladder. That is correct. But Hijack, I have one question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because my strength on Sam is 28, which is 3 above what you need to carry the Headless Maiden, would I have been able to take the Headless Maiden? Although I wouldn't have wanted to use it. Would I have been able to take it?
Your strength is what on Sam?
Not on Sam, on Jerome, it's 28. You said it was 25 to 2-hand.
Yes, you can two-hand headless.
Okay, so what you're saying is I have it. So I'm going to offer that to sweeten the pot.
Wait, you have that weapon? Vessel can forehand that. Give it to him. Hand it over.
Giggity. But yes. Balthazar, this is a, I believe it is known as a Vorpal-like weapon.
This?
Your master used to own it, before we dispatched of him.
I remember
You
him.
did not.
Oh
did
no,
not
wait,
kill
I don't know
one.
that.
You don't know that.
You don't know that?
I don't know that. This
How do
is-
I know that? Ah! Your head
Oh, no.
explodes.
I found this on a foe that I defeated. It is,
It looks familiar.
Hey, that belongs to my buddy.
That's tin cans.
Belzar will
no.
give you this ring in trade for
I'm
that,
referring to the
bag,
other general.
and 5 million of the golden shinies.
I cannot do 5 million of the golden shinies, but what if I add and I pull out a
One stick?
long sword?
10 million of golden shinies.
Why don't we play a little game about this? I don't have.
Belzar's very busy person. He throws the rings back in the bag.
I don't have the cash, so let's do this. If I win, you give me the ring, and you get these items. If you win, you get these items.
What is game?
We both, the game is very simple. You just have to reach the end of the ladder. Just pull the ladder all the way out, and to swing the pot even more, I will also buy the ladder from you if you can pull it all the way out.
The ladder's all the way out already.
No, it's endless ladder.
It's an endless ladder.
You can never pull it all the way out.
You can never
That's why
pull it all the way
I
out.
this game.
So you just want me to climb to the top of the ladder?
I want you to pull the ladder all the way out of the bag, just so I can see how long the ladder is. And then once you pull it out, I will give you all of these, and I will purchase the ladder from you as well.
This
for your
ladder.
asking price.
This ladder.
The ladder that you have been pulling out from when I asked you to start pulling it out to show me how long it is. That ladder.
Okay. It cuts the ladder.
I said pull it out, not cut it off. There is a difference.
It's like tape. You cut it off and you pull it up.
But that is not pulling it out of the bag. It is still in the bag.
Not this part, not this ladder. You said this ladder. This ladder is now not that ladder. That
But
ladder's in the
that's
bag.
only half of the ladder that I said that you needed to pull out. Where's the other half of the ladder that you needed to pull out?
Well, you told me you wanted this ladder.
Yes, but
You
this ladder is still in the
specifically
bag.
said for Bowser to climb this ladder. And this ladder is currently this size, so Bowser will climb this size of ladder that you told Bowser to climb.
But I didn't tell you to climb a ladder.
You
I said
know
pull the
Bowser
ladder
to
out of the
climb
bag.
ladder. It is now pulled out of bag, yes?
It's no, the half of the ladder is still in the bag.
No,
pull the
that
ladder
is
out of the
different
bag.
ladder.
But that is the ladder that I
Jack's
said.
making himself cry.
I said you needed to pull that ladder out. You pulled half of the ladder out, but the other half is in it.
That is
And
different
because
ladder
you
now.
have cheated, Balthasar, you have cheated.
That is different ladder now. The ladder that you wanted
No.
the ladder to be climbed by Bowser is now this ladder, and you are
The
talking
ladder
about
that I
that
wanted you
ladder.
to climb is in the bag. You just cheated, Balthasar.
The
I believe
ladder
that
was
means I
in the
need the
bag.
ring.
He does have a
It is no
point. You
longer in
did
the
kind of
bag.
cheat there by not using the correct ladder.
What do you mean, Bowser? This is correct ladder. Bowser said
No,
for
you only have
this
half
ladder.
of the ladder. You only have half the ladder that I required you to pull out of the bag. Thus, you have cheated.
So
Thus,
you
I
want
believe I get the
Bowser to
ring.
climb ladder size of giant?
I
what
wanted
asked.
the entire ladder out of the bag. That was the agreement of the game.
So
You
the,
have not been able to
so
pull the
you-
ladder out of the
you
bag.
want Bowser to climb the original ladder stated that you wanted out of the bag.
I wanted
Right.
Balthasar to remove the ladder from the bag. I did not ask you to climb the ladder. I just wanted it out of the bag. The
You want-
entirety of the ladder. Not
The
half
ladder-
of the ladder.
The ladder that you
entirety.
requested, right?
Yes, the entirety
Right.
of the ladder that I requested, which half of it
And
is
you
still
watch
in
as
the
he
bag.
clicks it back on as it's a sectional, and it clangs back on. He keeps pulling,
Okay.
and eventually he pulls out a giant-sized ladder, and he cuts that off.
No, I said pull out the entire ladder.
The entire ladder you requested is one large enough to climb a giant.
Balthazar, my
Well,
words exactly
I
were
think
the
ta-
entire ladder, not the entirety of the ladder that
So-
I requested. Just
This-
the entire
The
meant
entire
the
ladder
entire
is the
thing.
shape of the one you requested.
I did not say the shape of
That's
the
not-
ladder. I said
So
all the
you-
length.
That is
I
not
just
You
said
want
supposed
the
to
Bowser
set
shape.
out.
to completely climb the ladder in his bag.
The one that is in his bag, correct.
Yeah.
Not the one that you've just taken out of the
entire
bag.
thing.
Okay, so
You
not
pull
the
out-
one Bowser's taking out of the bag, but the one inside of the Bowser bag.
Not the one that you just broke out of the bag. The one that you left in the bag that was half
So
of this
you
one that
want
just
me to
broke off.
climb the ladder that Bowser leaves inside the bag?
I want you to take out the ladder that you left inside the bag.
Yeah. I think I think I might be able to clarify it.
I can be as
Hold
dumb
on,
as
give me a
Balthazar.
second. Oh,
Hold on. I think I can explain this.
you want?
So-
Hold on. This is not deal with you, Yellow Man. You want Bowser
I'm just
to
trying to
take out
clarify.
the ladder inside his bag. That's it.
I want you to take out the ladder that I had requested you to take out originally.
Well,
I do
that's
not
that
want
one, and he points to the large ladder. You
Yes, well,
requested giant-sized ladder. That's a giant-sized
I
ladder.
wanted.
If that
I
is
saw
the
the ladder,
means
I
of your
wanted you to take the
argument,
ladder
that
out
means
of the bag.
Bowser has done the argument, and there is your ladder. Thank you very much, sir. He takes the items and goes.
I refuse to give them away. They're still in my hand.
Well,
You see, Belzar, you have not completed it because the ladder is still within your bag.
no, the ladder's
The-
right there. Shut up, bye.
No,
But
we
half of
all
the
saw
ladder
you
is still
break
in the
the
bag.
ladder
That is
off
not
from
half
the
of the
rest
ladder. That is the entire ladder you requested.
Not requested to pull out. I requested you pull out the entirety of the ladder that I
Is
asked
it
you
not
to
me, or did this man not request for a ladder that he could use to climb a giant?
He did.
Were these words not you spoken?
Well,
But that was not the rules of the game.
That
You
was
just
the
cheated
ladder
and
you
won the game
spoke
that you
in.
didn't
Higher
want.
ladder.
That was the ladder you spoken of, and the ladder you spoken
No.
get.
Balthazar, you just lost the game. The game that you just thought of, you just lost. And because you lost the game, I get the ring.
But that too means that you lost the game, for you just inclined the thought of thinking of the game, meaning you thought of the game first, losing it before Belzar.
Who said
Oh,
I was never
shit.
playing the game?
You're always
Everyone's playing the game,
the
don't you know?
No,
Damn it, I
I'm
lost the game.
Jerome.
We lost the game, all
And
of us.
I'm Belzar. And he takes the items and goes.
Bye, Belzar. See you
Never-
later.
Refuse, resist.
You can roll strength, but he's a fae.
Very well. Plus 9.
It's
27.
It's not gonna do you.
If he continues to walk away, I shall attack.
No.
Don't hurt Belzar.
I can't hurt Belzar.
Don't hurt Belzar.
I actually no. Wait.
Yeah.
Let me check something quickly. I think I hurt Belzar.
Don't
So
hurt
27,
Belzar.
you said.
27, yes.
Okay, so he's gonna meet you with that, so roll again.
Oh. 13, 9, that's a 22.
You got a 26.
I have one question.
Yeah.
He has resistance to all damage types, right?
Yeah.
Or immunity.
He's resistant to all damage types.
Okay, I have the boon of irresistible offense, which bypasses any damage resistances that any creature has. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he starts taking my items, I am going to attack him because he just stole my items after cheating at the game that we discussed.
Well, you said for him to pull out a giant-sized ladder, and he did.
I said to pull out the entirety of the ladder that I had previously requested to see the size of.
Exactly, and that ladder was the one about the size of a giant.
No, I want to see the entirety of the length of the ladder that he was still pulling out of the
Should I
bag.
ask
That is the
him-
entirety of the length of the ladder that fits the giant.
But that's not what I requested for him to pull out of the bag.
It was
What
requested.
you
was
should
what
have
you
asked
requested at
him
first.
is to see the bottom of the ladder.
But then he would have cut it and there would have been a bottom. It would have been the
Well,
exact same
that's
scenario.
nope, that's the middle.
No, it's the bottom. Can't you see? It's the bottom of the ladder that you requested to see. Balthazar cheated. This is cheating.
No,
see
he's
the
a
bottom of
fae.
the ladder in the bag.
No, it's not
Hijack-
cheating. It's Belzar.
Hijack, with that, I'm going to try to steal one of the two rings. Sleight of hand.
Are you sure about that?
I am certain about that.
All right.
Sleight of hand.
How are you cheating? How are you gonna try and steal the ring from Belzar?
I'm just going to grab it.
You
And
break
say,
your
"I'm-
you break your arm.
Oh, even with a
You stick your arm in the bag and break it.
he had the
He
rings
put
out.
them back in the bag.
Wait, did he put them back in the bag?
Yeah.
The world
Ow.
doesn't know how the bag works.
Did you
yet.
just say ouch?
Ow.
As Jerome sticks his hand into the bag to grab it, you hear a crunch! And you pull it out, and your arm is folded like origami.
Actually,
that's why there was
where's the D4?
body in the bag
Oh, yeah,
earlier.
blip.
Nope, I take
Nope.
the damage. How much damage do I receive?
67.
67?
Two
Six.
off from a very nice number.
67.
Well then, that is an excessive amount of damage from that bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bag of folding.
The bag of folding.
I do remember that.
Have a good day.
Bye, Belzar.
I'm not paying for the ladder because you cheated.
Oh, you can have the ladder. Where's the trade, right?
I said I would pay for the ladder once you pulled the ladder out of the bag. You have not pulled the ladder out of the bag. Thus, I'm
is
just
the-
taking the ladder because you cheated.
That is the ladder out of the bag.
No, the ladder's still in the bag. I want both halves of the ladder. You gave me half the ladder.
Can you
It's like
prove that
Gordon
the
Ramsay.
ladder?
He got half the cake. He wasn't happy about getting half the cake, so he requested the other half of the
Can
cake.
you prove that the ladder is still inside of Belzor's bag?
Yes, open your bag.
He opens his bag.
Do I see the ladder?
No. You just see bag?
You see bag?
Can I try to cut the bag in half?
No.
No?
No.
But why not?
Because I don't want you to lose your weapon.
But it's a Vorpal weapon. It'll just come back to me.
Plus, it's a magic
Sorry, it's not Vorpal. It'll just come back to me because it's soulbound.
You strike it with your weapon. As soon as it would pierce or go in, it just crunch and into the bag.
Oh. This is not good.
Tried to warn you.
I'm just gonna summon it
The,
back.
the magical enchanting scroll says, "Hey, don't do that to that magical item," and you're like, "Ah, you don't know what you're talking about."
Even if I cut it from the side, not from the top.
Crunch.
It's a magic item, man.
I'm stubborn. No, I'm not. I'm wet.
Wes is stubborn.
Oh.
Exactly.
Well,
I'll get you next time,
you
Balthazar.
no longer have the headless maiden, the bag, and a boomerang.
That has loyalty on it.
That has loyalty on it.
I have another boomerang that has loyalty on it. Don't worry. Because why not have two of them, you know?
However, you have been left with the boomerang that does the boomerang of unloyalty.
Is it that other one that always hits its target but it never returns?
It's just a stick.
Oh.
It's a paddle. It's like a wooden paper airplane.
Nevertheless, that man cheated.
He didn't cheat. He's just playing a different game.
The game that you just lost again?
No, I didn't lose. I didn't lose the game. I'm hijacked.
You sounds like you lost the game to me.
I didn't say you're lost the game. I said you lost the game.
Exactly. I'm not lost the game. I don't know who you're addressing.
I'm addressing the salad.
Ah, I hear he got stabbed. How sad. Anywho.
A2
So,
Brute.
What were you saying about my wish hijack?
Yeah. The answer is yes.
The answer is
Hijack.
yes. And after that,
Yeah.
I use my wish to get my wish from the wish. No, I don't. But I use my wish to get the wish ring. But I don't.
But you don't.
But I don't. I wish I would, but I wouldn't.
Hold on, be right back.
Is that your wish?
No. Because those wishes aren't as powerful as the omnipotent wish. Those wishes have restrictions. Which is lame. I thought you were going to do some sort of 50-50 roll for the one that was already spent or something like that.
I did.
No.
I did.
Did I win the 50-50 roll?
I won't tell you that.
Oh.
You didn't get the ring.
Oh.
But you did get a giant-sized ladder that you can't pick up.
I'm going to try to pick it up.
Yeah, it falls over, and now there's a train track.
No, it's a ground ladder.
It's a ground ladder now. Funny how that
What?
works.
Nutters looks at him struggling with the ladder and shakes his head, opens up his bag, and walks into the ladder with the bag open.
you walk into the ladder.
With the bag.
There's now a giant ladder somewhere in your bag. Alright. Are we off to Foon?
So a giant-sized ladder.
Very thin, very tall.
Unstable. as
Penis.
well. Oh, that's... Oh.
So means guys are here, so I'm going to be away from the mic for a bit.
Oh, wait, actually... There were 2 ladders in that
Oh.
bag, so
We'll hopefully be
so
right
if
back.
you used your words correctly,
No, because he started pulling out the one ladder that was the endless ladder.
yeah, there's 2 endless ladders, sadly though.
There are.
Yeah. There's that one, and then there's a different one.
I see the endless ladder, but I don't see any other endless ladder.
Well, we're adding a new one because we just used that ladder wrong.
What do you mean we just used it wrong?
We just used it wrong. Don't worry about it.
Well, now we're gonna worry about it.
There we
Don't
go.
worry about.
Oh, I just read it.
Yeah. Don't
Hmm.
worry. Don't worry. We're adding a new one.
So I should have had him climb to the top of the ladder if we had the right ladder.
There we go. There we go. Now we have a fixed ladder.
This is so sad. Can we have 500 likes?
No.
All right.
Wish
Oh,
I
we-
had $500.
Don't we all? Okay.
I wish I
And we're
was-
off to Foon. As we make our way. So-
Downtown.
Walking, not at all, because you're using flight.
Most of us at least.
So you
Yeah,
want to try
how
to attack on Titan him there, Joe?
Kind of.
All right. Yes, Wes?
Do I roll
But
my
I'm not
timetable
actually
or
doing
would I-
that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go up to his face, try to talk to him, and distract him.
What did you say, Wes?
Do I roll on my timetable?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and,
And
by
you
the
can,
way,
I'll let you choose if that interaction gives you a new level.
y'all think I should use the squirrel
I'll think
bomb
about it.
or the other one? The,
Ooh.
Ooh.
'Cause- you know what? I
Ooh,
think the other one would be better.
So it's a 2, 8, and 10. Okay, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's also not good.
Do you
What
want to
happened, Wes?
send me the effects?
Okay.
It's a not good for me, I'm guessing, right?
Sure.
Where is Eastwork started? There's Eastwork started.
Eastwork started as locked in my basement.
You don't know that?
Yes, I do.
Do you really? When's the last time you checked?
When I gave him his weekly food this morning.
We both know you feed him monthly.
Damn it.
If he's good.
Wes, you got caught out.
No, the food thing is not.
I know your lore more than you do, apparently.
The food thing is not based on behavior. It originally was, but then the government put the kibosh on that after they learnt of it. So it's only the sunlight that's a if he's good thing.
Alright. Anywho, and the last one is. Oh,
That
no.
one.
This one? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I just DM'd it to you. That one. Yeah, the one that you're on. Yeah.
Alright. Have fun.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, should I use the squirrel in his ear, or should I just whack him with the tsunami acorn?
Yes. Whack a plant with plant.
Well, he's a giant. He's not a plant.
It's a giant mushroom creature.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't whack him in particular with it. That defeats the purpose of that spell.
Anywho.
It's area effect.
As Vessel flies off, we hear Attack on Titan music in the background.
I'm not actually going to attack on Titan. I'm gonna go up there and like talk to his face and distract him. It's just attack on Titan is usually Vessel and Giblet's plan of attack on large creatures.
Vessel / Giblet,
Yep.
because we all know Vessel is Giblet.
No, 2 different people. And so we fall. As we move in a trajectory towards the Great Warlord Foon, is there anything people want to do as you fall?
Win.
You want to win?
Yes.
All right,
Probably.
he wins. Thanks for coming, people. Campaign's over. All
Yeah.
right, bye. Yeah. Woo! You can go home, but you can't stay here. It's over. We're done. Good night. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Good job. You ruined
Upcoming
it.
episodes. Speaking of which, it's almost our 2-year anniversary, or it might have already passed.
It is almost our 2-year anniversary.
It is almost our 2-year anniversary.
For this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, almost.
How do you know about that 2-year anniversary?
Because I've got it listed in the, we've been talking about it for one, and I've been researching it, trying to figure out the exact date to help somebody else that was asking. Based off of another server that I was in while we were starting other
There we
games
go.
up that everybody was in,
Let's get
and
ourselves
I
a
remembered
visual
somebody mentioning it
representation of
there.
This man. Boom.
But yeah, it's coming up like in the next month or so.
It's
Yeah.
in June or July, so it's either this month, it's already passed, or next month, and it's
July.
over.
Yeah, it's
July.
either already passed
July,
or
okay.
it's this coming month. Yeah.
It's the
July.
it's the second month of July. I know.
I am going to be heading out.
All right, see ya.
I am
Didn't go.
I'm trusting West with Chica
That's a bad
and
idea.
what she does. I know it is.
That's a bad idea.
It's a
Horrible idea,
very
but
bad idea.
I shall manage.
Hey, it's a better idea than leaving her with Hijack.
Is it
No.
though?
Is it
Is it
the
though?
That's actually a good question.
is it the hijack really good with spellcasters? We all know he took control of Draco twice.
I've fucking almost killed this group 3 times just with a spellcaster.
Yeah. Hijack. I think you'd
I'm
have fun
not
with
allowed to
Tupa.
play spellcasters.
You'd have fun with Tupa.
Great.
Hijack almost killed the Bayern twice with Draco.
Cool, I'm about to kill
Okay.
everyone with Tupa now.
Okay.
Sounds
That's
about
right.
right.
All right. See you guys on Friday. Bye.
Wait, are you going over? Oh. Never mind.
I think they're doing the thing you're doing.
Yeah, I think he's heading over to Johnny's house, but I need to double check if he's heading over to Johnny's afterwards.
Johnny.
He is Johnny Boy.
Okay. We arrive to this large mushroom cap of a creature. A plethora of different fungus grows off of him. Towards the, you see brain fungus, you see red cap, you see just mostly any type of mushroom you could think of. It's there.
Oh, sweet.
Can I look for the magic kind?
Yeah.
Go for the trippy kind.
Yeah, you can certainly. As we fly, and you get close, but you're stopped in an orbit around him, maybe by a good 300 feet.
Is there
wait.
like a barrier that stops us from going any further?
Yeah, it's called gravity.
It's called gravity.
Wait, what?
It's called gravity, bitch.
Gravity would pull us into him.
I know.
Then why are we being stopped 300 feet?
You're being stopped, and now you're going to start falling.
Oh.
That's why you have your wings out.
So,
Yeah,
what
there, why
goes from
not?
a nice leisurely fall becomes oh fuck, I can't control the direction I'm falling anymore.
Hijack, can I try to land into the giant, kind of like a bird landing on an animal on the ground to try to grasp it and rip out a chunk of his body?
Yeah, sure. You guys do also see spanning out on the body of the warlord are villages and colonies.
Oh,
see-
villages.
You see all these wooden shacks and housings that are made into mushrooms or different thatch type buildings.
Oh yay, we're gonna destroy the entire civilization.
Okay, so I'm guessing phoenix feathers, wings, Aarakocra, wings, and squirrel. Right? Do I got that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Most likely.
And how about Scoot?
slow fall.
I'm trying to get to the other computer.
All right.
Wings are like down. TK is just like,
I'll need to leave the call for a second.
I'll fucking fall to my death and die and come back. See you guys. Ah!
That doesn't sound fun.
Which is, oh, I know that's not what's happening.
Okay.
Because I know Phoenix Feather lets TK fly.
And what's the order? What's the order again? Oh, okay, I got it. Oh wait, that can't be right.
It is, I think.
I guess it is, yeah. At 18, I'm that far low. Wow.
The people rolled pretty damn high. Okay. Falling, we land on the surface of the fungal giant. You land on his face.
Yeah, I guess so.
You can make your attack west. Where Draco, TK, Nutters, where do you three want to land?
Ear.
Ear? TK?
I'm going for the ear.
Okay.
I look for the zombie kind of fungus.
And I'm not gonna do it slowly either, because I understand that slamming into this thing at like maximum terminal velocity doesn't hurt me. So I'm literally just gonna aim straight for his inner ear canal. Do I need to
There
roll?
we go.
So you mean the cave?
Yeah.
I'm at Mount Nose.
I'm gonna go for the general area where I believe his heart should be, to the left side of his chest.
Plants don't have hearts.
He doesn't look like a plant. He looks like he's covered in plants. So that's the
He
logic
looks
he's
like a
using.
giant. That's just
It's a giant
not moving.
mushroom.
Mushroom person.
It just looks like a giant person who hasn't moved. Thus, I'm going for the heart, left nipple.
It doesn't look anything like a giant person. It
It
looks
does.
like a giant mushroom.
It does look
Oh,
like
it
a
does
giant
look
person.
like a
Yeah,
person.
there's a photo
Oh,
of him in D&D chat. I will, I'll relink it. Here. As you land here, you all also sort of change in size. As you see, for those who are landing, are any of you so Draco, TK, where are you two landing?
I'll be with Nutters.
Okay, so you also land at the ear canal. TK, where are you landing? Thanks, TK. West, you are going to land in a sort of town.
Okay, do I recognize what kind of creatures the inhabitants are?
Fairy.
Okay.
Everyone here is fairy. However,
Oh,
they're larger
so
than normal fairies. They are
TK
humanoid
had to
size.
go AFK, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Can I walk up to one of the fairies and just ask them, excuse me, but do you by any chance know Zephyr le Fut?
I've heard of them.
May I ask what you know of them?
They tell some stories sometime. A few games, maybe.
Do you know their history? Possibly any...
What am I, a historian?
No, I'm just looking around, seeing.
I'm a
if
bloody
anyone-
lumberjack, man. Leave me be.
Very well, thank you for your time.
No, thank you for your time.
You
No,
no longer
thank
know
you
what
for your time.
you no longer know what day it is. You have lost time. You've given it to a fae.
Hijack.
is-
You aren't time.
Hijack, I already lost time a long time ago.
Luckily, you don't need it. So you've double lost it.
Does that mean that I regain it?
Ah, fuck.
No, that means you just have to own. You have to pay up some time.
Yeah,
That's the
there's a
time- that's-
subscription now.
There's a
No,
monthly
you've double
subscription?
lost it. That means even if you find it, you've still lost it.
Nah,
But
that means you have to
double
pay
is
time now.
times- That means times, and since they're both negative, it means a positive. So does that mean that time comes back to time?
That means you just need to do some hard time
Giggity.
in prison.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm fucking with you.
Giggity. But yes, I will then leave that lumberjack alone to lumber more jacks.
Okay. What jack are you lumbering to next?
You?
I'm gonna look for the weirdest, wackiest one I can find.
They're
Do
fairies.
any of them stand out more than the rest?
They're fairies.
They're fairies.
Yes.
They're potentially all wacky and weird.
One of
Standing
them,
out for
one of them
fairies.
looks like a zombie with mushrooms growing from it.
Hijack, standing out for fairies may mean that it just looks normal, but someone who is not following the collective norm of the group.
There's a few satyrs. There's a zombie that's covered in mushrooms.
It's the only zombie.
I mean, there are a few, but they're sparse.
I'm looking for something that is a one of one, a rare commodity that will sell a lot.
It's a single duck.
You're gonna kidnap somebody.
There
blood.
There is a single duck.
I will go up to the duck.
Okay.
Is he rubber?
No.
Is he half?
His name is Rubber, though.
Excuse me.
Why
but
is he named after a condom?
It's an eraser, you fool.
Wow. I
Oh
see.
no. His greatest enemy.
Okay, walk up to the duck.
Excuse me. By any chance, do you know a Zephyr Le Foot? Can I roll animal handling?
Yes.
That is a plus 11, so that is a 28.
The duck rubs its head across your leg.
Can I take the duck?
You have a duck now.
You have an unrubbered duck.
Add Rubber, the normal duck, to your inventory.
Thank you very much.
You're kidnapping this duck.
Yeah.
It's like we
just
see a
don't
little
worry.
fairy running by, like Rubber, here boy.
Have you guys ever killed a chicken in Skyrim?
As over the horizon, we just hear this mountain of quacks.
No, that's Zelda.
Yeah, that's Zelda. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's
Zelda.
Zelda.
I have
Same
not heard
difference.
Rubber. I have just
No, you see, in Skyrim, all the guards immediately turn on you, and all the children and villagers all want to murder you suddenly.
Which is funny, because in Fable you get an award for kicking chickens.
What's with games and chickens?
Chicken
In Fable, you actually get a reward for a title called Chicken Kicker.
Yeah, I think you get a chicken costume.
One sec.
Chicken chaser.
One sec, guys. Or well,
Wait, is this chicken just a chicken?
You know, it's duck.
It's a
Duck.
Sorry, it's just a duck.
It's a water chicken. It's a water chicken.
It's a water chicken.
He makes a good point.
water chicken. Yes, yes, yes.
Rubber, the water chicken.
Scrub it up, dub.
All right. I'm a friend now.
Scrub it up,
I
dub.
can set
I
there.
love the top.
Adding to party pets.
Yes. Yes.
I love party.
Oh, I'm lagging.
I gotta feed my dogs. Be right back.
All right. Okay. Nutters and Draco.
Perfect.
Go as far into the ear canal as possible.
Okay, you go as far as you can into the ear canal, and then you see
And I'm not.
as you start. Hold on, as you start walking in, there are two spears stamped in your path as you see these two fungal guard-like creatures. Halt! Why are you entering the ear canal? This area is off limits.
Just look at Scout and say, "You want to deal with them?"
You're with Draco.
Draco. Oh, it's Draco's with me.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Scout. Sorry. I look at Draco. Turn around. Hey, you want to deal with these two? I need to save my energy for what we're about to do.
Please leave the vicinity. Return to town.
Hello.
This
Draco.
area is off limits. Is son, you there? Son's dead.
Rip.
Rip. So we'll move over to Vessel for a second.
Yeah, there's not a mountain of nose. I looked at the reference over. There's just
There is
holes.
no nose. There is just holes.
There is 2 pits and
Yep.
4 pits if you count the eye slits. Hmm.
You land on Foon's face.
Hello.
No response.
I'm gonna walk towards the towards the eye.
Okay.
I do not know. I do not have a sense of scale of how long it's gonna take me to get to this eye.
You walking?
Yep, I'm walking. Gotta
I don't
save
even
the
know what's
wings.
going on since I just got back from dealing with those technicians.
And besides, I'm trying to get its
Very
attention.
stupid idea.
So
you guys are
walking
landing.
on it
You
is
guys are
one way to
landing
get
on the
its attention.
giant Foon, and I let you guys choose where you want to land. So, did you want to land somewhere on the body
Why
or
are we
like one of the
landing?
towns?
That just gives us.
Gravity.
Wait, there are towns on this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so big. It has its own gravity as we approach, where its body acts like ground.
Gravity.
Well, I'm gonna land in one of the towns.
Okay, so you'll
Because I think
land
if
with
this thing
Jerome.
dies, it's going to fall over.
You land with
hard.
Jerome, and you watch as Jerome
Interrogates fairy.
interrogates a fairy, and then picks up a duck.
Shouldn't we try and evacuate the town? Since the thing it's on is about to probably crumble over and die?
Well, that's
You're the
why
only
we.
per-
That's
the
why
only-
we made the deal with the Ratatosk. Remember?
Jerome's
The
Jerome's the
Ratatosk.
only person
Remember, I was
with
just
You
you.
gone
made
for
a
like
deal with
half
the
hour.
Ratatosk to work with the village nearby, not
help
to
them,
s-
yeah.
to help the
Well,
village
to protect,
nearby,
to protect them and help them to assimilate into here.
not to help the warlord or the colonies upon the warlord.
No, well, you said that he was about to fall. The warlord was about to crush the town.
No, I
Yeah,
never
because
said. I never
if he
said
dies, he falls over.
that. I never said he was going to crush the town. He's flying
Oh,
above
somebody
the
did.
forest. TK just said if he falls, then the town on the warlord will be crushed.
No, he won't. He'll never hit the ground.
So,
Have you figured out how this place works yet?
well, I thought it was all. I thought the whole thing about its gravity is the fact it's cognition based.
Right. And if you
I
can't
don't know
comprehend it,
how-
then there is none.
Oh. Okay,
He
then we do
does
not have to
also.
evacuate.
He does also already almost touch the forest below.
Well, we just have to make sure that we lighten the load a little bit when we take him down.
Remember, objects do fall
Son,
here.
are you back yet?
I am back. I've
Oh,
been back for like a hot minute.
well, you missed our turn.
He's not back. He's son.
Yeah, exactly. Son, you've been stopped in the ear canal by 2 fungal guards.
Oh,
And Nutter looks at you and says, "You want to take care of these two so I can save my energy up for this next attack that I'm about to do? I'd like to get deeper."
alright. I'm gonna look at the 2 fungal guards and be like, "Hi guys."
Hello there. Please retreat to somewhere safer. This area is off limits to your kind.
What do you mean?
It is unsafe, and you do not have permissions.
How is it unsafe?
You are entering territory unsanctioned. You are not allowed to tread deeper. If you do, you may be attacked. It is unsafe.
Clear the way.
It's unsafe because we're gonna get
Because
attacked?
we say so.
It's
It is
unsafe for them.
unpermitted.
It's unsafe for them.
It's unsafe for you guys.
No. We protect the internals. You are not allowed inside without specific permissions. And we are unfamiliar with your smell. You are new. You are fresh. You are different. You
Yes.
are unnatural to where we stand. So you are unpermitted.
They just stand there. Ow, my throat.
I look at Nutters.
Now, please,
Run on my
before we
signal.
take action,
Run on my signal. You know when you see it. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Before you guys keep talking, I
Out
need
of
to take a drink.
everyone, I thought you'd remember these creatures.
Wait,
at least,
run.
son.
I want to get past them, not run away
Wait,
from them.
wait.
Could you
Why would
guys
I run?
pull up?
Uh,
Hijack was trying to
you
say
don't-
something.
I was saying, out of everyone, I think you'd remember these creatures, hopefully, son. I mean, West probably does, but West wasn't that character.
Oh,
These are the same. These are the same type of creature from the game board.
I remember them.
I forgot about them.
The Lycanides.
The Lycanides.
Or Myconides. Yeah, there's 2 of them. Pretty sure the Myconides, these are.
I forgot about these things.
Oh, yeah.
Can't believe you forgot about them.
Can't
Totally.
believe it. Can't believe it, you
rude.
forgot it in a place that was built to work on forgetting things with memory.
Mhm.
So it's fitting.
Mhm.
now, retreat. Please. We do not wish to have to commandeer your existence and put you inside of a holding cell. We will call your parents if you need a legal guardian.
Nutters gets tired of waiting on Son to do something.
I hold up a potion bottle.
Okay.
Hold on. Before anything happens, let me take a drink. I drink it.
Okay.
It's only been 6 seconds, and Notice is already tired of waiting.
Yes.
Hey, Scout, where did you want to land?
I don't know. I guess not in one of the cities.
All right, so you're with West and TK,
Ugh.
and Vessel. You're still walking.
Yeah, I assume so.
And
Dragon
I
Vessel.
just drank, yes,
Hmm?
I just drank a potion of Dragon's Majesty.
Okay. Turning into a
Nice.
dragon.
Gold dragon.
What?
Golden.
Yep.
Okay. Adult form.
Yay.
Remember, you don't gain shape change or its legendary or layer actions. 1 hour, you keep this form. As Nutters, you watch as Draco drinks from this bottle that seems lined with a golden dragon, of which the top is just this
Nutter's
dragon's
just
maw.
Nutter's just face palms and shakes his head.
And you watch as Draco turns into a large. You said golden?
Yep.
Golden
Can I
dragon.
use this distraction to like just walk past the guards?
That's exactly what this is for.
You begin to
This
walk
is
past
exact-
the. You begin to walk past the guards, but as you get about maybe 30 feet, you hear a as the two guards stamp their spears on the ground, and you watch as the ground under you ravels up and slowly pulls you back like a ripple.
Well, before it starts pulling me back, I'm gonna take out my acorn and toss it as deep into the tunnel as I possibly can.
That's a squirrel
And
one?
say, no, yeah, this is the squirrel one, yeah.
Okay.
Squirrel ball.
You throw it as deep as you can.
And at that point, as soon as I think that it's possibly hit something, I'm gonna say, well, as I throw it, I'm gonna say, what the fuck is that Pokemon's
Viva
name?
la
That's a
squirrel.
squirrel.
Pokemon that looks. There are several that look like a squirrel.
Anyway, I say, generic Pokemon placeholder name. I choose you, and throw it.
Sentret. Let's go Sentret.
Yeah.
Gen 2.
Surskit.
And I say the command word.
Okay.
I posted in game player chat in case you needed a refresher what the actual spell does.
I know what it does.
Okay. So that's 20 D200 squirrels. So that's 20. It's, by the way, it's not 20 D200. I don't. Yeah, it is. No, 20 D200.
Yeah,
We're gonna
this was the
have to
strong
split that
one.
roll up.
What was the strong one?
There is no thing in it like the other one where they're confused. They literally will start attacking immediately. Also, that 20 D200 is the instant. It actually is going to continue to release them permanently.
My plan
I'll
worked.
put that out. So how the hell am I gonna roll that? I can't roll.
You don't.
Let me see if I can roll it. If I can find a
can't.
dice roller that can handle it.
You can't. Oh, a dice roller. I was just gonna roll 40 D100.
Okay.
No.
So it starts to summon squirrels down there.
All right. So, how many dice? How many D200s do you need to roll?
None.
40.
Don't roll any.
40. Go.
And then you will divide that by 10, and that'll be how many swarms there are. Or something like that. Because, I mean, it's 100 for a swarm, is what D&D 5e says. So if there's more than 100, it turns into a singular entity that's a swarm. Which I'm pretty sure is going to be more than 100.
All right, I'm rolling them right now.
40 D200. No, 20. Sorry, 20 D200.
You can. Oh.
All right, you got 2,153.
And divide that.
21 swarms and 53 squirrels.
Okay. They are out
Each
of your
swarm's
sight.
100 squirrels.
Yeah.
They are out of your sight.
Yeah, the way D&D 5e makes it, when there's animals in that amount, they lump them up into swarm tactic thing. So they all do damage at once and makes it easier on the gameplay. Which I agree with. Alright.
Okay.
And because I actually haven't even taken an action yet, I'm gonna use my action to.
Your action was to throw.
Well, can I? Well, I can take my bonus action.
Yes,
Still,
you
right?
can use your bonus action.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my bonus action to.
Two.
Laugh maniacally.
Alright. You laugh.
No, maniacally.
You laugh maniacally.
I just
And
blinked at Devlin.
are.
And you would
Make
see
a-
it. You
make
would
a dex
see like
save.
this shadow of squirrel.
Yeah. You see the shadow of a squirrel laughing. Or you just see
No,
Nutters
I
laughing.
mean, you would see the swarm.
No, you don't. You don't see the swarm.
And the squirrels it continues to create, as it inevitably will slowly flood. The
Now, you do remember I made this acorn with the world tree nut, right?
I remember.
Okay. Still have another one, too.
Another one. You only had one world tree nut.
No, that one. But I have another nut that I've enchanted for this battle.
So there's a second squirrel grenade, just not as potent.
No, the second one's not a squirrel grenade.
Thought it was you could make either. You could have made the epic
Yeah,
one
no,
with a thing
yeah,
or this.
Yeah,
Not
yeah, I
both.
remember. No, because I only had the one nut, but I didn't. I just made a regular item.
Yep. It was just a reminder. It was either this or the nature flood one, not both. 'Cause you only had one nut to make it with.
Right, with that special nut.
Mm-hmm.
But I made a regular acorn nut.
Yep.
Throw.
With the normal.
With the
With the-
normal
with the
tsunami on it. Yes.
All right.
That was what I decided on, because I figured that if it's a fungus, I didn't want to hit it with that. I wanted to try the squirrel first, but I wasn't sure if it would work. So the squirrels didn't come out of the hole? For
They
real?
are not coming out of the hole. No, this is a giant. They're going to flood downwards.
They're gonna fucking suffocate the man.
On the outside, TK West,
Yes.
TK Jerome, and
Did you roll
Scout.
damage?
Nope. You guys watch as bloomage starts happening as there is rapid growth all along the fungus.
Is
The
the
fungus.
growth up or down from where we are?
All around. It's just growing pleasantly.
It's not growing or not. So it's not growing in certain areas. It's evenly
It's-
spread out.
It's evenly spread out among everywhere.
All across the town we're in?
All across. New houses form, different foliages, levels.
You said a new house, right?
That's
Yep.
not
Can I just go into the
Very
new
slow.
house?
Yeah, it's empty.
Completely empty?
Completely empty,
don't like
unfurnished. It's just a home.
Oh. I shall
I
leave the
am
home.
apprehensive as heck about this.
Can I make an investigation check to see if there's anything of possible importance from all this growth?
Nothing important. Well, you have to define important. As valuable, no, but this is
Not
valueless.
valuable. Important as in the warlord itself, possibly giving us more information on it, what it is, what it does, that kind of useful information.
Well, it's edible. Mushroom, I guess. Some of it is, at least. Others of
Everything
it
is
is extremely...
Everything.
Everything's edible, just some things are only edible once.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not touching any of this.
It's just different abundances of different types of mushroom. Some of them are edible multiple times, and those ones are cultivated by the people. As you see people just going by, picking them, putting them in baskets and whatnot.
Can I both make an Arcana and a Nature check of the
Yeah.
surrounding area?
Yeah, sure.
That's Arcana. That's nature.
Can I make a nature check as well? Because I know more
Sure,
about
go
plants
ahead.
than Pablo.
6.
I'm going to
and
use my arcane eyes to see what kind of magic is all over this place.
Druidic magic.
Okay.
And
I can't see anything more within that. It's just druidic.
It's druidic. Yeah, it's just mostly druidic. I guess you could consider it abjuration. All the creatures here that are fey, you can see wild magic and fey magic. Yeah, so it's druidic magic, which in some swords is evocation, transmutation, and conjuration, mixed with wild magic.
I got a 13.
What exactly do you want to try to discern, Scout?
Are the mushrooms like natural or
They are completely natural, but they just grew fast, almost as if it's been supplied with a large majority of nutrients.
and people are taking them, right?
They are picking edible mushrooms and leaving non-edible mushrooms.
I want to do the same.
Okay, yeah.
Because I should know what mushrooms are good and which are not.
People are very pleasant with you as you're around, as you're talking with them. There's some elderly, and they're like, "Oh, aren't you a sweet one there, little Aragon?" Yeah, people are very, very calm and very pleasant here. And actually, I need all of you to make Constitution saves.
Ooh.
Con saves, okay.
26.
Hey, Hijack. I just linked you to the D&D 5e Swarm of Squirrels monster.
Yeah, I know.
If you want it.
Con saves of an adult gold dragon. Doesn't matter.
15.
15? You fail. Some fails. What'd you get through?
Can I change my constitution with my wisdom?
No, it's not how
Do
D&D
I need to
works.
make a con save?
No,
I'm barely
you
suffering
don't.
from everyone.
You don't.
Is this something with the mind? Or no?
Yes.
What if it's a con save?
So
though?
can my
no.
calm mind?
It's not something. Well, it's basically what's happened for everyone who has failed their saves. You are calmed, immune to the fear condition.
What if you're already immune to the fear condition?
You are just you guys get this strange chill of just mellow.
And if you'd pass it,
This is
nothing?
this
nothing.
is
You're
unnatural.
about to say.
This is unnatural for me. I'm always stressed.
You still think the way you normally think. There's nothing changing how you think or perceive. You're just
A little
calm.
calmer.
You're calm.
Oh, it's a benefit.
Like you just stepped into a warm tub or a familiar home you haven't been in for so long. It's just nice.
Nostalgia.
What save?
Can I
You're just calm. Con save.
con save?
got
Can
an
I
11.
look for one of
That's
the
a fail.
fairies that look more like the leader of the fairies?
13.
No fairy looks more advanced than the other. They're all pretty familiar with how they garb.
So none look to be the quote-unquote ruler of the fairies. They are more in a
No,
equal level with.
they all look to be in equilibrium.
Then can I look for the oldest of the fairies?
Sure, you can find a rather old
Hey,
looking
Hijack,
fairy.
can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mega.
All right. I was going to. Can I say two things?
Yeah, sure.
One, I'm still technically in the bag, so do I need a roll con save?
Not if you. No.
I'm in Nutter's bag.
Yeah, no,
so.
you're good in the bag.
Yeah, you ain't.
All right, and
nothing can hurt you in there.
and two, you said the giant suddenly got a giant influx of nutrients, right?
Correct.
It's eating the squirrels.
It is eating the squirrels.
Our plan backfired.
How is it eating the squirrels when I spawn them like right next to its brain?
Who says it eats where it eats from?
It's a fucking
kind of
mushroom. Who says it has a brain?
But
You
Hijack,
just
yes, I
threw
will
it
tell you.
into its head.
Right, but the squirrels should have still been attacking.
They should.
They wouldn't have just laid there and let it kill them. It still would have done its damage, at least its initial damage, right?
If they survived long enough.
But they would have attacked soon as that was my attack. They would have those swarms would have attacked soon as they came out. That's kind of the point.
And there's just gonna be an infinite
It's just
amount
an
of them.
infinite supply of squirrels.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but still, they
Infinite
would
supply of nutrients.
It's an infinite supply
Yeah,
of
but they would
nutrients.
still be damaging it as they came out.
If they survive long enough as they come out, squirrels have 1 hit point.
Infinite nutrients.
Yeah, but still, each squirrel only has 1 hit point.
Yeah, but it doesn't work that way in a swarm because there are so many of them. That's why they're swarms.
Yeah,
they actually have
it's set like that
36
in
hit
swarms, but even still at that point, it's a squirrel only has 1 hit point. Summon them in a giant fungal creature. What do you really think's gonna happen? What's a squirrel gonna do to a fungus? It's gonna bite it, die, and then feed it. Even if they did attack, they'd die, and that same squirrel that just bit into it would be used as nutrients for the fungus. Anywho.
But
Also,
Nutters doesn't actually know this.
But you don't know this. This is not something you know. And I can't go in, and can't go into detail with why and what's happening in there, because you are not in there.
Back to the
He might be
oldest-
being damaged. He might not. I cannot tell you that.
The oldest of the fairies. What does he or she look like?
A fairy.
Any traits about them that stand out in particular?
A walker, shriveled wings, a nice grown dress, some large beehive hair.
Excuse me for a moment there, but by any chance, do you know the name Zephyr Le Foot?
Oh, I'm sorry there, dear. I cannot say I do.
You do not, eh?
No. Is there something else I can help you with?
I do have a few other questions.
Oh, I'd be more than happy to tell you anything you need.
The colonies on...
That sounds suspicious to me.
That sounds very sus.
Nothing can happen in here.
TK, roll perception.
Oh boy.
The different tribes that I saw on my way to this giant, are they at all connected with each other, or are they just separate?
24.
24. Okay, TK, you swear you see out of the corner of your eye a familiar summer Eladrin walk around a corner, like away.
I am going to go investigate.
Okay.
When
Are
you
they all
say
connected with each
colonies,
other?
dear, you mean the ones on Foon, or on the ground?
If this here giant be Foon, then yes, on Foon.
Yes. We are all connected here on Foon.
May I ask what your connection is to each of the other tribes?
Oh, trade, food, clothings, saps, pretty little trinkets, information, good times.
Yeah, good times.
So what you're saying is it's
Transport?
a beneficial system for all of you to prosper.
Very much, yes.
May I ask when you guys first settled on the giant?
Oh, well, there was this long time ago, this very big explosion. that landed in a place that no longer exists called Epicenter now, and, well, a lot of us didn't have homes, and we fled in different directions, wanting safety from the forest. Some of us found here and started making deals with different giants. Some wanted more than others, and then there was Foon. He just wanted us.
You say he wanted you.
Yes.
Is there any reason in particular that you know of that he wanted you
Well,
for?
He acknowledged our sickly and our hurt and our disease and our plague and wanted us.
That is quite interesting.
Have you come for the curing hands of Foon?
And she reaches her hands out and she holds yours, and her hands are cold and bony.
Yeah.
Not quite. I am here to...
Mushroom?
No, thank you. I
Very well.
don't eat. But I am
I
here
don't eat.
to...
I don't have to eat.
I don't eat. But I'm here to, kill one Zep something. I cannot remember the last bit of the name, as it has been a long time since I was put on a mission to get rid of him. Hence why I
Well,
was
if you kill someone here, please lay them to the fungus so they may be reclaimed. From the ground we come, to the ground we will return.
But
My God.
If you kill somebody, just put him back in the ground, please. Thank
and
you.
this here is the warlord, correct?
Everywhere is the warlord. Everywhere is Foon.
But Foon is the warlord, correct?
Foon is the warlord, yes, dear.
Thank you for that information. And I will start flying up
You're welcome.
towards his head.
Okay. 2K.
Yes.
You chase around the corner, and you see a bit of a tavern that's kind of crawled into a space. You follow in, and you see the Eladrin, Summer Eladrin, scoot into a table seat and pick up a menu, kind of holding it over his head and body.
I approach carefully, since I got so many bad feelings about this place.
He
I'm
puts
not even
them-
sure if this is the Summer Lodge, and I think
You
he
get
is.
up. You get up to the table, and he puts down the menu, and he has a familiar suit, and you watch, and he has this mask on, just a face mask, kind of like a respiratory mask, something that diffuses and stuff. And he waves to a waitress. He says, "Hi there. Get me whatever's the special, some meat, and a drink for my pal here." And he looks at you, TK.
Good to see you again.
I
Didn't
cannot
expect you to end up here.
I cannot say that feeling there is mutual. You shot me with lightning.
Uh,
Don't
that's in the
speak.
past.
Don't apologize. I do not forgive you.
Yeah, I can understand.
What do you want?
I was just curious on why you were here. Didn't expect you to be the kind to be in such a place like this.
Well, this is a very big sort of adventuring point, or sort of collective point, especially when someone you know is trying to be killing warlords.
Yeah, that is true.
Food and drink are brought in, and he doesn't eat any.
What's with the mask?
Well, I don't exactly want to be breathing in any spores now, do I?
Now that you mention it. Yeah, maybe. I think my
Oh my fucking god! You don't even know what's happening here, do you? Oh my fucking god, that's hilarious. You guys are coming to kill a fucking warlord and you don't know the damnedest thing about him, do you?
Well, in my defense, like,
oh my
Ogre
god,
has
you
to be
guys are
charged-
stupider than I thought!
In my
oh
defense,
my god.
I was asking
Yeah.
others what in the world we needed to know, but half the group charged towards the warlord before I could even get an answer.
Well, ain't
So
that
I'm
wonderful?
kind of improvising right now.
It wouldn't have mattered because even if we would have made a detailed plan, everybody would have went.
That is funny.
I seem to have very bad luck with getting information from my companions about what I should be ready for.
Well, I'm always willing to give some sort of information for a price, of course.
Well, hopefully, if this plan of theirs works, I don't actually need to be here for all that long.
Alright.
And we'll be getting going.
My
It's
offer
just if that plan
stands.
doesn't
If
go
you
as
want some information, your pal Mr. Bowens is always here.
Do you happen to know what these spores might actually do?
Oh, I know a lot. You gotta be more specific there, friend.
I
You
think
are
I'm being
worth the
pretty
fact.
specific of what do the spores do in this town.
Well, there are multiple types of spores. He puts out his hand,
Oh my,
and he does a like a greasy palm hand.
oh my. This is why I regret my choices so often. Don't even have money. I've been kind of getting slowly wrung dry
All right,
through all the
then
misfortunes.
I'll make
Doing
another
this.
type of deal for you. I want something. And I will give you as much information you want as long as you promise to give it to me.
Well, what is it you need first?
Well, whenever you kill Thune, I just want a simple spike of life from him.
A spike of life.
Oh, that's just business terms there, friend. I just want some first dibs at some goodies. He puts out his hand. Is it a deal? You can have whatever you want after.
Well, if there's a spike of life, that means he's still technically alive. That means we don't kill him, which is...
It's a business term, friend. It's not literal.
Then what do you mean? I don't exactly understand what that means.
I want something from him. I'm gonna take something. I want first dibs at loot. Want something to grease my pot there, compadre. Oy vey, indeed. So, I'll make this deal. I'll give you whatever information you want. But, as soon as you kill him, I'm taking one thing. That thing is up
First-
to me, and that is my choice. You can have anything and everything else. I don't care.
First,
Mm-hmm.
let me get the gold price for the information I'm actually seeking, which is what does all the swords in this town do, and should I be concerned about it? Because that's what I'm actually trying to know if I should get the hell out of here right now.
20 gold.
20 gold. I can take that. That is not enough to panic. So I pull out 20 gold if he's
Takes it.
willing to tell me all about the spores in this town.
So the spores in the town area specifically, they sort of have a psychedelic relaxing sort of feature to it. First day, nothing much is going to happen to you. You're going to feel relaxed and chill. Second day, it's going to be a bit harder to push off the effects, and it's going to go only up from there. Pretty soon, you're probably going to be seeing loved ones, and it's going to get very, very hospitatory towards you.
I'm guessing to the point where you straight up won't want to leave.
Well, most people don't. But it's not like it's keeping you here. You have the free will to leave, just not a lot of people want to. A lot of people here are here because this is their last-ditch effort. These are people at the end of their road, hun. These are people who have given up.
Well, I can't afford to give up.
This is the last.
Especially with the shiz that
These
is riding
towns
on
I
me.
like to call the last chance scenarios. These are the last places you want to go if you dare. This is the last place you go when you've finally given up, your road is done, and you can't do anything.
Hmm.
So the spores are going to poison you, but it's not like a poison that kill you. It's not something that's going to hurt you. You're just going to get to feel really, really good. And it's the type of good I don't like, because I don't want to be persuaded to stay here. Because even if it
Me
is my
neither.
own will to leave, then my own will is going to want me to stay, because it's really nice here.
Right. I'd rather not be tempted to stay here.
I also don't
Too
like
much
the
is riding
thought
on
of
me.
eating mushroom for every meal of every day. I'm going to get sick of that really quick.
Right. Well, I'd better round up my companion and get us out of here before the effects get too pronounced.
I'll maybe give you
Thank you
guys
for the information.
4 weeks before you get to the final stage.
But still, the less pronounced it gets, the better.
And if you
I'd
want,
rather not play the risk.
And if you want to try to fight him, my deal still stands.
Well, we've got companions already working on the actual plan to defeat the
Alright.
Titan. We're just
If-
hoping it works.
If your friend dies and your plan fails, I told you so, and I will be in this tavern.
You got a better idea than literally unleashing a endless sea of squirrels?
You did what?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
that
long
is
story.
a lot of dead bodies, a lot of very quickly. Being down in there is corrosive, friend. Have you stood in a giant stomach before? The whole inside of him is basically one big omnom.
I think they went through the ear canals. I don't
It
think
don't
they...
really matter. It's not like you or me. It don't got eardrums, it don't got a brain, it don't got lungs. It does have a heart though. And I want something from that heart. That's it. Just one thing from that heart.
What do you plan to do with it?
That's on me. I just want one thing from it.
It's for him to know and you to find out.
Never.
It's the problem of you finding out is the part that sounds ominous.
That's always the part that scares me about these kinds of situations, because...
Well, a broker gotta keep
It is-
some secrets to spice up a deal. You're a gambler, right?
Yeah, but I've had a nasty habit of every time I take this kind of deal, it always comes back to bite me in the rear later.
Well, then you'll just have to bite me back, won't you?
Just when I was hoping that maybe we could just be on good terms, and I wouldn't be paranoid about something you're gonna do.
We both know that's not gonna happen, Yellow Jacket.
You know what? Let's let fate decide. I'm gonna pull out a 6-sided die.
Okay.
I am going to roll this 6-sided die. If it rolls even, I'll accept your deal. If not, I'm gonna walk away.
Alright. Just when you want to come back to me, I'll be here, and I hope you won't be a party member short.
Looks like I'm walking.
Toodaloo.
Safe travels.
And make sure you inform your friends, just in case you are the party member that doesn't come back.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
You're welcome.
Hello, Buckaroo.
Hope to never see you again.
I hope you die horribly.
Waves you off.
Of course, I try and make amends, and this is how I'm treated.
Yeah, sounds about right.
That's about right.
Sounds about right. He doesn't
And-
like us.
Especially those like me, and I didn't even attack them.
And you return to Scout, seeing that Jerome's
No,
gone.
there's never attacked him, but he hates him.
I wouldn't say that.
He hates
Yes.
some of us less than
I
most.
mean, you did try to mind control him or something once.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I thought about throwing an acorn at him once that did something, but I didn't do it. I've never attacked him.
He was friendly with
And
you?
and we were when we were at the second warlord, or was it the first? It was right before the first warlord. He made it very clear he hated me.
Said he disliked you by proxy.
Yeah, I think at this point he just hates anyone associated with the party.
Pretty much.
No, he singled me out as one of the worst of the group. If you don't remember, when we were in that room and he was telling us about the town that got destroyed and giving us his backstory.
He didn't single you out.
Pretty sure he did.
Oh.
It's something
thought
about,
he did,
and
maybe.
especially you pointing at me.
He pointed at Scout. His especially you was towards Scout.
That's why I said he especially doesn't like me.
Yeah, that was towards Scout, not you, Nutters.
Alright.
So yeah, I'm gonna go to the rest of the party who's in town and start trying to rally everyone to get out of here before the spores take too much of a hold.
You got a sending stone to everybody.
Alright. Well, actually, can that sending stone also communicate with the party up in the ear?
Yeah.
It can communicate with
As long
everybody.
as they're on the same plane of existence.
I'm going to check in with everyone.
I'll have
See
to
how things are going
upgrade
back up
stuff,
there.
because it should work all the way into other dimensions.
Let me check sending stones really quick.
It has to be in the same crystal sphere.
Yeah.
Or the same timeline. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't technically, but they wouldn't receive it until their time, which would make it moot.
Oh, it lets you cast the sending spell, so yes, it can be extraplanier.
Yep.
There's just a chance that it won't cross the plane.
Yeah, but since we're not doing extra linear contact here.
Yeah, you're fine.
So
There is no extra planar. All the planes exist in one space anyway.
They're beginning to exist in one space.
yeah, but it's not quite there yet. We're trying to get to the point where we're not trying to avoid the point where it gets that. Anyway, I'm going to call in to check how the rest of the party is doing and update all party members who are in the town we are revisiting to maybe let's not stay here for long. Let's leave the towns and get away from the spores before their effects take hold.
You all get a message on your sending stone. And you hear TK's voice pass on the message that he just told you.
I'm not worried about no spores.
What?
I don't see no sports here.
I don't breathe.
Jerome, you join Vessel on the head.
I also
can
let
look
everyone know
for-
that I'm heading towards the head.
Can I look
They'll
for any
probably be more
towns
helpful
that are near
there
the head?
than the town.
There are no towns near the head.
Nothing on the top of the head or anything. Are there any creatures or whatnot?
There is nothing on the top of the head.
Is there any sort of activity?
No activity. Completely barren.
Can I make an
Except
Arcana
for the
check?
facial features.
Sure.
19.
No magic other than the normal druidic, that naturey vibe you're getting. But all the dots that are upon a red cap mushroom are all fitted with eyes.
Oh, perfect. That's what I was looking for. Eyes.
I don't know what that is, but what
See.
kind of eyes do they seem? Are they a cat-like eye with the slit shape? Is it more of a pupil kind of shape? What is the shape of the actual pupil on the eye?
It's kind of more like a a double helix.
A double helix.
The people is like a double helix.
I'm just going to very softly say to Vessel, we're being watched.
Good. That was the point of me coming here.
I'm sorry, what do you mean by that?
I came here to provide the distraction that Nutters wanted. I was going to distract. I'm trying to get Foon's attention so he focuses on me. Vessel was several
So
steps
you-
behind in the plan.
So you have not noticed. There are eyes around us everywhere, I believe.
I'm
Foon-
looking for the main eyes. Those are just the eyed mushrooms.
I believe those eyes are able to see, just like his normal eyes would be able to see. Thus, he is watching
Yes,
us
of course.
from
That's how eyes work.
afar. Thus, there's no way to distract him in that way.
Are you sure? But what if I say, Foon, I have come to bargain?
Dormammu!
Very well.
You
Jell,
have
that's-
come to die.
I've come to bargain.
With your life.
Is there any response when when Vessel yells, "I've come to bargain"?
That Balzar is good.
What languages do you understand?
Vessel understand?
Mm-hmm.
He understands Common, Draconic, Skeleton, and I don't remember if he understands another thing.
I think that's it.
Rattle him.
Rattle him, boys! What do you understand, Jerome?
Yeah.
Arakaka, Orin, and Common.
Okay.
Just use your sentence down. I'll translate it for you.
If we cannot recognize a speech, how are we supposed to recognize that it is a language rather than just noises, even if we hear something?
I think it probably speaks primordial.
I assume so, but
I would summon Warden, but I think I've taken him away from his duties too many times as of late.
can I
You guys
try
do
and
stand near one of the large eye sockets.
can I try and cut out some of the ground that we are standing on currently?
Sure.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
chop at it with the axe.
You chop at it, and over a few seconds it regrows.
Is there any sort of liquid oozing out from it, or is it just all plant matter?
At the layer that you've cut through, plant matter.
At the
We need
layer
some
I-
bone meal.
Huh. I'm gonna try to set. Is there any sort of dead plant matter around, or is it all alive?
It's a mushroom.
So it is growing on dead plant matter.
It is all technically dead plant matter.
Is it moist? More I'm asking, is it moist or dry?
Both.
Okay, then going to one of the drier areas, I'm going to shoot a dragon's breath shot directly into the dry ground.
Make a dex
Which-
save.
Like a dex save. Is it a spell?
No.
And okay, I still gain advantage
So
because I can
you-
see.
Yep.
That's not much better. That's a 5-2. That's a 9.
As you fire down on the hard, more dry bits, it cracks and opens up, and this blast of spores hits your face. You take 19 points of poison damage. And I need you to make a con save.
Constitution. 18.
You are paralyzed.
Oh. Oh no, I took damage. 1 sec. I need to see if I blip.
Yep, blip.
I do not blip again.
You don't blip.
Okay, I am paralyzed.
What do you think of in your psychedelic dream state, West? What comes to mind?
What would
As
I
your
see?
head pulls back and your subconscious and consciousness swap their claims.
I'm gonna roll to see whether I would have a pleasant or unpleasant trip.
Sure.
Why did that have to be a 20?
It's very pleasant.
Why did that have to be a 20? Well, I guess I would return back to the one place I want to be.
You
The
find,
Never.
you find yourself in the Nether.
I thought you said the Netherlands. I was like, what?
I am in the Netherlands, Scout.
You find yourself sitting in a black void. To say it's black would even be wrong. It is not.
Empty.
See, what I heard is that he wanted to be in that something's another reason.
That emptiness of everything. Thus, when I would be in the state, I would see and hear nothing, correct?
You see, you hear nothing, you feel nothing, there is nothing.
Good.
There is something.
And you are brought this unwavering amount of calm. As slowly reality leaks back in. And you let out this breath. And Giblet, you swear you see this spore cloud just leave out of his mouth.
Ew.
You are stage 2 of the spores. Or wait,
called
did you
Vessel
pass your first
Giblet.
save? Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh. No, I said vessel.
You said Giblet
Except
for sure.
construct.
Giblet.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Vessel.
I passed
Except
the
those
first
of us
one.
that are constructs. Constructs are immune to any kind of anything that affects the mind.
Vessel is a construct.
Some cases.
TK is a construct.
Some cases.
But I passed the first one. with
So you are
20.
you're stage 1.
Yes.
You are brought this level of calm. And if it wasn't the fact that your rage was not built on anger, you would not be able to rage right now. But because it is not, it is not.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
Because I just left the one place I want to be, would that then create more anxiety rather than calmness? As I'm leaving the trip.
It does leave you with stress. Gain a rank.
Oh, great.
Wait, I heard that wrong. Is Wes raging and calm? Because that would be so funny.
No, when I go into rage, it's not raging exactly. It's calmness of the mind, going back to touching back into the Nether.
Mm. I was just thinking it'd be
Basically,
funny that
when
you're
he
raging.
rages, he enters this extreme form of focus.
Yeah, but what I was thinking is he's raging and he's calm, so that means he's just casually being aggressive.
Passive aggressive. You're gonna have to fill out that one. We still need to fill out that level.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Alright. Remember, the severity goes from it's fine to is strong.
Yeah.
And remember, 4 always has that exact same... Or wait. Oh, wait. 5 is the one that always has to be that same type. Of the same one before it. You see how each of them before... Level 5 always gives you a chance of a next stage. To make you more powerful. Okay. That's how your tiering works. So that you can make 6. Just make sure 5 is your next tier.
Yeah.
Okay. Vessel?
Mm-hmm.
You just watch Jerome go completely still for about 12 seconds, and then exhale a spore cloud.
Huh. You taking up bad habits there?
As the cracked ground below you forms fungus from it, and it doesn't fix itself. As there are new mushrooms growths out of it.
Sounds like a fun time.
Wait, so Hijack, for this shot, I would have.
Don't be lewd.
Would the ground have been set on fire by the shot?
No,
No, okay.
it's non-flammable.
Ah.
It's not.
Or
like,
is it? Do
it's
it
not-
again.
It's not like Kindle. When exposed to heat, certain fungus releases spores.
Yeah. I was seeing if it was possibly a flammable kind of spore, but if it's not a flammable one, then yeah.
There are flammable spores. It's just this is not the one.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for by looking for drier ones, but it was not the one that I found.
It's actually
not
funny enough, it's one of
annoying.
the wetter ones that have the flammable spores.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay. Vessel, what are you doing?
He's going to investigate this crack that is being funny.
Okay.
And investigation plus 10 to investigation.
By the way, Wes, you're looking for a mushroom called a shikigaki.
Bless you.
That's the second sneeze. Okay, well, I got a 24 on my investigation.
Are we gonna get a third sneeze? Is it coming?
No.
Aww.
The lucky third sneeze.
That never happens. Unless
The
I'm
lucky-
dying.
The lucky third sneeze. Let's go.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it's just blooming foliage.
My sneezes are disgusting. The sound I make, at least. Ugh. I sound like I'm in pain.
Scout.
What?
Sneeze
Or,
for us.
oh wait, no.
Well, I gotta be cold first.
Shikigaki. I did pronounce that right. Hey, look at me. I know my lore.
That's a first.
Fuck off.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Not yet.
If you hear the background jiggy jiggy bops happening, that's not me. That is a child running back and forth with a tablet to his ear.
It's Scout.
It's not me.
All right.
Scout.
God, I wish I
Vessel?
could be a child again.
As you watch as just mushroom grows from it.
Okay.
Fungus, moss,
Bungus.
bustling
Fungus
fungus.
and moss.
Yeah, fungus and moss.
Okay.
Just different varying levels of things you would expect to grow on decay.
Something that I may or may not be familiar with.
Oh yeah. You're pretty sure you know one of them.
Yeah. These are not pleasant memories that it is making me think about.
Memories.
Reminds you of the time that the fungus grown on your inside, slowly eroding, turning you into nothing more than soup.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
When you got buried alive for the first time.
Hey Wes, do you need a dip out?
I remember how it was your fault. I
I
blamed you.
In about 30 minutes, yeah.
Also remember that it was an accident.
Yeah. How is burying somebody alive an accident? That doesn't sound like
we,
like
did not, we did not know you were alive.
Anywho, what else are you doing, Vessel?
You're a
Hmm.
skeleton.
I guess I might just put one of my hands down on the soil and just kind of just see if I can feel anything, like a soul of consciousness
It's conscious.
of Foon.
Gotta feel for it.
Hundreds of thousands of consciousnesses.
So Foon is not a singular entity.
There is one that does appear bigger than the others.
I want to attempt to reach out to that bigger entity. And if I have to go on foot or whatever to go to a different area, I will do that.
Okay. The spot isn't the best for it. Maybe further towards the chest.
Hey, Jerome, we're going on a trip. Get your rocket ship. Vessel just grabs him and starts dragging him in the general direction.
Okay.
Ignoring his debilitation.
Okay. Nutters and Draco. As you guys are in the ear canal, you are being gestured to leave.
We should go find everybody else.
I'm gonna have a feeling that this is the time that I called everyone.
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
Should I come up to the ear?
You don't have to. You send out your message and it arrives at the sending stones.
Right. I did ask how everything was going.
Yep. Does anyone want
So
to reply on the
hopefully
sending stone?
Say what?
Does anyone want to reply on the sending stone?
Technically, Vessel has replied on the sending stone and said he's not worried about spores.
Ah.
Nutters is going to fart on the sending stone.
I'm gonna take that as things are not going as planned.
I'm rolling a d20 for the tone. It's a squeaker.
Oh! Wait a second. I think I may actually have some information that might be helpful. Come to think of it.
Glad to know my fart helped your brain work.
I get back on the sending stone. Actually, I think I may have gotten some information that you guys may actually want to know. Basically, this thing doesn't really have many internal organs. So it doesn't have a brain or anything. But apparently it does have a heart. That might be the one way we have to kill it. I don't think just ripping it apart with the squirrels is going to really work, as like we're hoping. What do you guys think?
Well, I could always eat it. Just kidding. Here's the real question. Is it flammable?
I don't know.
No, here's the real question. Will it run Minecraft?
Will it run Crisis? SMH.
Just at the top, it's like, as you guys are you guys just sticking in the canal, or are you leaving the canal?
We're leaving the ear canal.
As the two is like,
now, let us continue our game of War Pickaxe.
they pull out little minifigures and dice.
Oh, wow.
Nutter stops, turns around, and he's like, "Did I hear you say a game?"
They look at you, and they look unimpressed.
What's going on?
You're a dragon!
Yes. What's going on
Leave.
with Nutters?
Yeah, it looks back.
Leave. This was
Sorry, I'm
meant to be
cooking,
a joke.
so I'm having to mute myself in between so y'all don't hear the oven. Nutters is like, "You playing a game? What kind of game? Can I play? I want to play a game."
It is a role-playing game.
I have money. And he holds up a bag and jingles it.
They look at one another.
Hmm. You could probably use that to buy resources to play the game. It's pretty expensive.
What are you playing, Warhammer?
Yeah, that was the joke. They're playing War Pickaxe.
Yeah, totally different.
Totally different.
Well, if they're playing Warhammer, it would be super cheap. I don't know what they're talking about.
Warhammer or pickaxe?
War Pickaxe.
You mean
Conflict pickaxe.
Conflict Pickaxe.
Fight pickaxe.
Fight Club.
You're talking about it. You broke the first rule.
Alright.
Does Nutters understand what they're talking about?
I mean, you understand them, but they're talking a bunch of jargon.
Blah.
Right, but I understand basically what I'm saying is kind of they're playing, like the basic idea, generalized.
They're playing a roleplay game.
Right? And Nutters gets a light bulb, and he's like, "Oh, I know," and he pulls a pipe, and he takes a big puff off of it, and he breathes out a gaming table. There's an illusion.
Look at you, and they have this sort of expensive looking table. They look like they had set up, and they look at it and kind of like, damn, bro.
They're like, damn, bro.
Damn, bro.
Basic.
We can help you make a character if you would like.
Dang, bro, you basic.
I suppose you could help us for the next fight, if you wish.
Can I kidnap Nutters and go to the rest of the party?
Yes. Into a dragon mouth. And gone.
Pick up Nutters from his pimp suit and gone.
Now, where were we? Ah, yes, Grathan.
Alright.
And as I fly away, all of their stuff gets blown off the table.
You bitch!
This was an illusion.
Nutters isn't happy, so he's gonna cast Sonic Boom down the air canal.
This was a limited edition table.
Just boom.
I'm gonna do it at 6th level.
Alright.
So that is
This costs 5,000 schmoon bucks.
That's 60-10 of thunder damage, by the way.
Alright. Roll sound damage on the creatures that can't hear.
It's thunder damage, it's not sound. It would still do damage.
Thunder is sound.
Thunder.
And you sure the spell's named Sonic Boom?
Copyright.
I think you're thinking of a different spell.
Copyright.
Do you mean Thunder Wave?
No, it's a new spell.
New spell?
Yeah, for D&D Beyond. Hold on, I'll link you.
Please do.
From what book?
What book?
I'm about to link it to you.
Doop doopy 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 doop.
Sloopity boopity boop scoop doop.
Hey, Jack, do you have Super Animal Royale?
It is the Elements and Beyond.
It's a quick question. Do you have Super Animal Royale, Hijack?
There's the spell and the stuff about the book.
Cool.
It's Benevolent Evils.
Oh, you said that was in D&D Beyond. This is not Beyond.
Well, it's a new.
Where
Well,
did you send
it is a homebrew. It is a homebrew. Yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
That's fine.
It looked like it was legit. It even has a book. I didn't realize it was homebrew. It says it in small writing.
Liar.
So
How good? You heard
I
our things?
seriously thought it was a new book coming out on D&D Beyond.
It's fine, probably. Oh, is that...
It's not like OP or nothing. It's pretty. I thought it was a
Oh, I know
normal
this place.
spell.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know these people. This is some UA stuff. Or not UA, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I literally thought it was vanilla.
It says a homebrew expansion.
Yeah, I see it now. But the first time I saw it,
I see it now.
the first time I looked, I didn't notice it because I wasn't paying attention to the title. I was reading the actual
Yeah, that's fair.
thing, and it doesn't say anything about it being homebrew in its descriptions. And the art and the book look legit.
A lot of homebrew stuff looks legit.
Yeah, that's a fine
Good
spell.
food.
Still, it's
Yeah,
A lot
that's
of
a fine
third-party
spell.
stuff is legit.
That's a fine spell.
anyway.
Yeah.
It was 38. Was the roll?
Yeah, all right. But you do watch the ones go flying as they fly 20 feet away. All right.
I'm going to mount the dragon.
You're in
Kinky.
my mouth.
Kinky.
I'm holding you via my mouth.
Anywho.
I'm gonna pull out an orb of dragon control. Orb of dragon kind.
All right.
No.
Kidding. I can't do that. Well, not instantly, anyway.
Yeah. Anywho, as you are
I will
flown,
give you lycanthropy.
you are flown back to the group.
I
As
will give you werewolf STDs.
we're don't say it like that.
I don't think Nutters is not. I don't think that would work on him.
Not sure.
He cannot get cursed.
I'm not sure.
Well, no, I have the timeless.
Right.
Not sure. Let's test it.
Don't think that stops you from being cursed or plagued. It just stops you from age. All right.
True.
Okay. And you are all reconvened towards the center of the chest town.
The
How many
question
mushrooms did I
is,
get?
Would I turn into a full-sized were-tiger? Or would I be like a tiny little squirrel-sized were-tiger?
Squirrel-sized were-tiger.
Scroll size were-tiger.
How many mushrooms did I get?
How many do you want?
How many did I get?
Roll 2d12s and yeah, add those numbers together.
12.
And? Oh,
12.
Okay, you get 12 edible mushrooms.
Yay.
It's like Easter egg hunts. And you all reconvene towards the center of the chest where Jerome and Vessel land.
Just because I'm a rabbit, you're comparing this to Easter?
Yes.
Huh? Is that? Wow.
It's racism.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. I
with it.
don't call you swaddle a sticking weird otter plant fish thing.
Silence, rabbit. Anyhow.
That was a great insult.
10 out of 10.
You're almost a Canadian at that point.
As you all convene towards the center of the chest town.
You cheese magician. Yeah, I said it.
Okay, TK, everyone's here.
Okay. So, first of all, we probably shouldn't be here for long. The spores will take effect, it'll take root the longer we're here. So, let's make this quick.
No, man, it's
We need a
great.
plan. We need to get to the heart. That's the only way that I think we can kill this thing.
No, you need to chill out. It's great here.
Since there's literally no other place, I think, really giving it life.
No, and it has great life here. Don't you feel it in the air?
Wes is now him after he finished painting. all that paint.
yeah.
Jerome, you are fucking high as a kite.
And
I
it's
look at
good trip
Jerome.
too. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, is he okay?
Hey Jerome, remember your tier 3.
Yeah, I know. And that's why everything's great. 'Cause none of it matters.
Is he okay?
Anything can happen here and it wouldn't make a difference.
Is he okay?
I don't think so.
In fact, Giblet is like, he got shot in the face by a plant or something like that. Say it, Joe. Say the
No.
funny.
No,
Can't
my
poop
mind was
on
just,
him.
my mind was just open, man. It's good. It's good. Don't worry.
Who was with the dumb bird?
Everyone.
Everything and everyone, and yet nothing and no one.
That does not answer my question.
Questions, smashings. Doesn't really make a difference whether you get an answer to it or not.
Yes.
Now you're just worrying yourself. You do that a lot. You seem to worry. You gotta chill out. Just have a few spores. You know, it'll really soothe the mind out.
You gotta shred the gnaw of emotion, man.
I'm actually pretty calm right now, but no.
You know, if we
Ah.
stab him, he'll be fixed. You
Then
just
why
have to
don't you
stab him. You just
Then
gotta
wh-
stab him right here, and I put to the back of his head, like right where the base of his skull is, and just go all the way in. He'll be as good as new.
And why aren't you doing it?
Because it's funny.
Can you please do it?
But it's funny.
And I'll call you Vessel for a week.
Done. Vessel's going to impale Jerome in the back of the head.
Roll the hit with advantage. Jerome, roll blip.
Done.
Roll blip
I'm
with
hitting
advantage.
him with the Magicite sword, so I get a plus 12 attack bonus.
No hesitation.
Roll blip with advantage, West.
I think it's just one blip. Don't get advantage for blip at all.
Shh. Do it.
Take your
So
advantage and like it.
Is that a 24?
Well, what's your additive?
12.
That's with my additive added.
Well, you roll the 12, so if it's a plus 12, then 24.
Yeah, exactly.
That hits. Roll damage.
What about something as simple as blight?
Well, you see, I'm trying to get him to. Or wait, what am I doing? Wrong dice. What's a 1d6 plus 1? Despite it going through the back of his head. So yeah, 4 damage of a sword going through your skull.
Not going through his skull as you just pierce.
Jeez.
Man, what you do that for, man? As I take a shotgun and try to pull his head off.
Roll it.
Disadvantage. It's a
Advantage.
ranged weapon. He's close.
Yes.
Not with this one.
No, it is.
Oh,
it does
yeah,
more
yeah, it
damage,
is with
but
this
it's, that's a plus 5. So that's a
5?
17. Yeah, that's, or is it? Do I have to look in, I'm gonna look in the notes.
My AC is 28, thanks to that stupid shield. Doesn't hit.
I'm just looking at what the actions say, and the actions say plus 5.
The action's stupid.
Yes, but I don't see anything in
What's
the
your
notes.
what's your proficiency bonus?
Proficiency bonus is plus 6.
Okay. So then it should be higher than 5 if you have a plus 6.
Probably.
What's your dex?
Dex is 5.
Okay. 6 plus 5 is 11. You are proficient with this.
Okay, so that's 5 and 6, that's 11.
Yeah.
And then I rolled a 12, so that's a 23, so that still misses. But in my high state, we have to roll to see which way I'm pointing it. See if there's any backblast to any
Sure.
people. So above 20, above 10, no. Below 10 or 10, yes. Okay. I'm just gonna. How many people are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So roll a d6.
Ignore 6.
One.
Oh,
Well,
6
6 is a
extreme,
random
yeah.
civilian.
Okay.
Or
The
6
random
is
civilian.
6 is the air.
No, random civilian. I
Random
like that.
civilian gets shot. Roll damage.
Aha. 19 plus 5. That's a 24 damage.
You shoot a random phase civilian, and they look down at a hole in their chest as blood starts leaking from it and their mouth, and they just.
Sorry.
Hello.
Why are we killing random innocent?
You gotta be more chill
Can we
like him,
please
man.
not murder random people or just
I'm sorry, I didn't hit the reset button hard enough.
And then you guys watch as around where they fell, all these eyes appear.
I hate this place
And
more and more
the
the longer we stay here. Can we please-
lichen slurps over it and pulls them in.
Can we
And
please
all
just
the
figure out-
eyes close.
Can we please just figure out a way to get to the heart so we can end this? I don't want to be here.
No, why do you want to end it, bro? This feels so nice.
Hijack, I want to examine these mushrooms.
Which ones?
Please don't.
The one I collected.
They're oyster mushrooms.
Hijack, I'm gonna pick out a random dragon scale from my
Yep.
body.
Yeah,
Turn back to normal, holding the scale.
it disappears.
Damn, I was gonna use that to ask Desra to come here.
Nice try, bitch. I know how this item works. I have the book, you cuck. I still like the fact that fucking whiskey needs legendary.
Wait.
Yeah, look at it. In order to make whiskey is a legendary drink.
Well, it does have to age to become a fine whiskey.
It is.
Because in D&D, whiskey didn't exist. That whiskey wasn't even created in 17.
Anywho.
Hijack, these people are being too loud. I'm gonna try to break free from Vessel's grasp and fly off to a more quiet
Roll
area.
strength.
Roll strength.
Normal or disadvantage?
There's 3 arms on you at least.
Hijack?
So do I have to roll competing strength, I assume?
You do. Normal.
Okay, that's a 23 then.
7.
Time me.
Technically, I got 20.
So you break off.
Am I still in his mouth?
No,
While
he's
he was.
back.
You can drop.
Damn.
You're probably on my head.
Wait, how do
I
you have
didn't
20?
think Jerome had over
Then I
25
will-
strength.
I have
Then
28
I
strength.
then I
Yeah, I
guess
got
I'll
25.
No,
Oh,
he has,
yeah.
he has,
So then, yeah, I break free.
no, he has 69 strength, remember?
No, that was Tin Can that had 69 strength.
No.
It can't have 69 strength.
Tin
Well,
Can-
I wanted to fart while I was in your mouth, but I guess while I'm sitting on top of your head will work too.
Nutter's had beans for breakfast.
Yes, of course.
But yes, I am going off to find a random location
I
that
pick
is
up
more
nut.
quiet and just
I pick
fly
up
down.
nutters with.
You fly and find yourself into a temple to Foon, of which in it are all these really peaceful Zen fungal creatures and fairy creatures, all sitting in these different stands, heads down, quiet.
Are they absolutely quiet?
Absolutely quiet.
Yeah.
Deadly silent.
Is it kind of like an
Apparently,
altar
the
on
longer
front of
you
it?
stay here, the more relaxed you get.
I'm yeeting nutters to a random direction.
Is there kind of a altar at the front of the podium kind of area?
There is, and there is a mushroom figure standing at it, and their heads cocked downwards.
I'd rather
I'm-
us not bother the locals. We got
I'm
other
going
problems to deal with.
to walk up to that and lie down on the elevated, obviously bed, to take a nap.
Oh dear.
He doesn't do anything. He's just standing there, head down, smiling.
I just lie there.
I think whatever takes dead bodies is smarter than
They
that.
open their eyes and look at you. The one standing behind it nods softly and then closes their eyes.
After I eat nutters, I'm going back into the bag,
Alright,
taking a shower.
alright.
Can I make a perception of everyone in the room
Sure.
once I've entered? Plus 17, so that is a 25.
So, what exactly do you want to get?
Is there any sort of change from when I was outside to after I've entered into the...
Okay. A lot of these people are older. You see a lot more of them actually have fungal growths off of them.
And none of them are as old as you.
So that's a given.
All of them have different fungal growths coming off of them. One of them is actually missing a limb that has been replaced with a limbed-like mushroom. And there's just this large feeling of zen.
It's a good place to calm down and relax then.
And the air
I don't
smells
think
sweet.
we really want to relax though right now.
Not sickeningly
got
sweet,
bigger-
just
we got
that kind of
literal
meadow,
yum.
nice, sitting under the cherry blossom in the middle of, well, towards the start of summer, but that, like, not so hot period.
That sounds
chills.
quite lovely.
All right. I might have a plan.
On how to get to the heart?
No, a way to destroy this beast.
I
Although
literally just
you
said
might all want
we
to
probably
leave.
needed to destroy the heart to.
Hey, TK.
Yeah.
Did you want to pass along the other message he said where he'd be, or you keep that to yourself?
Where the Eladrin is?
Yes.
Yeah, I would tell everyone that I got this information from the Eladrin, who is hanging out at the tavern here in town.
I
You
see.
can easily spot
Well,
him because he's wearing a mask for obvious reasons.
you might want to tell him to get out of here.
He's wearing a mask. He's fine.
No, I'm going to incinerate this place entirely.
Okay, I'm gonna go run over then and let them know.
Yes. It
Um,
might take me a while.
So I immediately race over to where the Eladrin is to let him know that he might want to start making tracks out of here.
He's eating a meal.
Huh, I thought you wouldn't want to eat any of that. Anyway.
I'm gonna DM his
I
vessel's
gotta-
plan.
I
You
gotta
can tell
eat
me if it's
still.
not gonna work.
You might want to get out of here pretty soon.
I'm not leaving here until I get what I need. And
Well,
I'll get it one way
considering
or another.
I lean in close.
Threat
so
of
if there's
incineration.
other people around, they don't hear. Party's kind of currently
I just
planning
went
to
in
burn this place
there.
to the ground to get to the heart.
Then I
I'm
guess
gonna
I'll
can't
just
really
meet you
stop
down
them.
there.
I guess we'll see you down there.
Maybe.
If you want to directly help us get to the heart so we can stop this much easier, you're more than
Listen,
welcome to lend a
friend.
direct hand. if you
Listen,
want.
buddy, pal, I'm an info broker. I don't do that there combatty schmatty stuff you do. I want you
I
to roll,
thought I
I
might
want
as
you to
well
roll a
open the-
perception really quick, TK. Now that you're getting a proper conversation with him, and he's not
Yeah.
holding back, he's open and eating.
Yeah. A sloppy 20.
Sloppy 20?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on. You see a sort of bluish gleam under his coat, like some sort of kind of chest jewelry, which he covers.
You alright?
Well, how'd I get deafened?
I have to deafen you for a second.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
okay.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I've messaged you the plan that
That's-
I'm going to do.
Probably not. It may or may not work. That leaning on may not.
Yeah, I think it'd be more fun to have if my attempt to have you narrate the attempt after people start vacating.
People aren't vacating though.
Yeah, I only told the Eladrin.
But yeah, you swear you saw what I showed you, like just that little gleam.
So I rolled in a sloppy 20. What happened?
Just that thing I told you.
The thing flashing in his chest?
Yeah, you saw the flashing. You saw a momentary flash of a piece of jewelry on his chest, which he covered.
Huh. You alright?
I'm fine.
Okay. Well, Let's hope that this plan of theirs works. I don't like it at all. I think it's a terrible plan, but I swear it seems like sometimes, as soon as they get their minds on something, they can't be persuaded.
Well, ain't that just a bitch?
I know, right?
Doodaloo.
I'll see ya.
Offer still stands.
Well, how about I talk to the party? See if they're in agreement.
All
Before I
right.
make...
Just
So I
make
would not
sure
want to
that
make
your
a-
own hubris don't get you caught up.
Vessel's gonna begin preparations for his attempted plan.
So you start drawing a ritualistic circle.
Yep. A massive ritualistic circle.
You watch as little children, also with chalk, start drawing on the circle with you.
Oh dear.
Vessel kicks them.
So guys, I've got in an offer from our Eladrin
You watch as
friend.
Vessel kicks a child.
And then another.
Can you not?
Then tell them to stop.
I can't help you with that. They're kids. They do what they want.
How hard do
Anyway.
you kick these kids, by the way?
How hard do I kick these kids?
You are a total jerk.
Hard enough to knock them back 3 feet.
Okay, not to kill.
You are a...
That's not to kill. Although I most certainly could.
All right. Carry on, TK.
So, our Eladrin friend has given us an offer. He will willingly give us everything he knows. Like, everything. If, when we successfully taken care of the warlord, that he gets first dibs on the loot. There is apparently something he seeks in the heart.
Zephyr is here.
So,
Bad deal.
if I had my reservations as well, but I wanted to talk with you guys to see what you guys think before I flat out.
Zephyr, you're on Foon right now, a giant colony of fairies. This is considered the last ditch place, like when you've given up and all your roads meet an end, this is where you go.
This is the place full of con artists.
Not con artists, no, just people that have life has dealt them such a bad hand that they've given up.
Yeah, con artists.
More like people who've been conned, but yeah, con artists also come here.
How do you think they get to be con artists?
Anyway, so what do you
Are
guys
you from
think
here,
of the
Zephyr?
offer?
Yeah, I know the back of this place pretty well.
All right, so
I've
you're
been
from
around
here.
Once or twice.
All right. You don't stay here long. Whenever you get here, you get this strange sense of mellow. Like you're very chill here.
And I'm not getting responses again.
Speaking of that,
Well, bad idea, because how do you know if he's not working with the main person?
That's what I was worried about. I have no idea what he wants it for, and he won't tell me. And I don't know what exactly about the heart he wants.
Nutters looks at him and
Sus as
says,
frick.
Nutters looks over at him and says, something sounds real fishy about Patty who
I know.
got information.
We literally don't have any other ideas.
Nutters goes, I have an idea. And he walks
Then
over
could
to
you
the Eladrin.
elaborate?
He walks over to he goes to where
So do you want me to lead him
was.
to where the Eladrin is?
Well, he already told me where he was, so I'm just gonna start walking over there.
Oh. I'm gonna go with you to make sure things go smoothly.
Vessel's gonna continue with his ritual, and you guys can.
A lot of children
do
get
your thing.
kicked.
Nutters is
And
gonna...
and the ritual gets interrupted so many times.
I kick the children slightly harder every time, especially if it's a repeat child.
They start thinking it's a game. Anywho.
it's only a matter of time before.
Is anyone else going with TK and Nutters?
I'm taking a long shower.
Alright. TK, Nutters, you enter the tavern, and you see him still there, trying to enjoy his food.
I feel bad for constantly interrupting him.
Do you want me to get you something to eat too? Is this a date now? Are we on a date?
Nutters just climbs up on the opposite side of the table from him, not trying to be intrusive on his meal.
Howdy, squirrel.
I have a question for you, Mr. Eladrin.
I might have an answer for you there, friend.
Why would someone such as you, who only deals in information, want something out of a deal that is not information?
I don't only deal in information, I dish out information. I give it out for material gain and substantial gain. I need to fund myself. I need to eat. I need to sleep.
Well, if it's funding you need, that's not a problem. I can make sure that you never have wants or needs in your life again.
I'm good. Without wants and needs, life gets drab and boring. What I want right now, I'm not really looking for money right now, actually. I am just looking for something from that warlord there. I want something.
I tell you what, I'm inclined to accept, but there's still something holding me back, and that one thing holding me back is I don't trust you.
That's fair. You're in the Feywild. Why should you? Especially
right.
not.
And I mean that, and I don't mean that by any meaning that in an insulting way. It's just being
And I don't mean this. I mean this in the most insulting way possible. I dislike your party.
I understand this. But you are a businessman.
I am a businessman first and foremost,
and
so
that
I'm willing
is
to
one
put my
thing that
quarrels
we
to the
can,
side.
and that is one thing me and you can connect on. So what I ask is, if we did accept this deal of you giving us information for some mysterious artifact that is going to be inside of this thing once we kill it, I have a feeling, because I know you're kind, at least I know somewhat of your kind, you can't break a bargain. If you make a deal, you can never break it. Am I correct?
Usually that's how it works with most fey creatures, yeah.
I will make this deal with you, with the caveat that you never interfere
with
our
battle?
plans. With our plans.
The plans to fight Foon, you mean?
Our plans to fight Funi or the warlords. Any of the warlords. Or our plan to try to revive the universe. You will stay out of it.
Well,
anything else is fair game. I don't give a shit what you do.
Well, how about I interject with a correction? Okay, you can help us, but don't actively work against us.
Yes,
on this.
yes. You cannot actively work against us on these particular fronts.
I can't.
I'm trying to leave you an open ability here. You can still work against us on other things, but on going against these warlords and fixing the universe, you cannot go against us. And I will accept. I will talk the party into accepting your deal. And you will get first dibs on any loot. Do we have a deal?
I'll say under the fact that I would be an Eladrin, sure.
So we have a deal?
As long as what I am, I am. Eladrin I be, a deal, yes sirree.
Then you would agree to a binding spell to ensure.
I'm sorry if I'm not inclined
to. Nutters holds out his hand.
He
with
holds
a scroll in it.
I'm sorry to say, but I'm not exactly inclined to entrust any magic coming from this vicinity of group After multiple times, magic in the past from your collective has harmed me and my past. I
Understand.
will not be making this pretense under anything other than what I said.
Oh, this is not magic. Nutters points at the scroll. It is not magic. It is a binding contract that seals our deal.
That sounds quite magical to me there, Fey Creature. My deal is I just want one thing from Foon. I don't give a fuck about what you guys do. I just want one thing.
And you agreed that you will not interfere or go against our plans.
Not against Foon, I won't. I don't really give a shit what you do to any of these fucking warlords. All I care about is making a buck.
fixing the universe?
Let it burn, fix it, whatever you want.
Alright. Then we have a deal.
I will trust that the nurse has made the right choice, Nair.
What do you want to know?
I do not trust.
I personally still am apprehensive about this, but I'm
I
trusting
am
Nutter's
too,
judgment.
but he can't. I look over and say, well, you know, he can't break a deal. He has to keep his word. If he doesn't, it would be really, really bad for him.
Right.
In ways that you non-Fey people could never understand.
I'm not exactly an expert on the subject, but ain't nobody from around here that's lives are going so well that can afford not to stab you in the back after they're done with you. Just saying.
Yeah, but he literally can't.
Yep. Fairies aren't supposed to
Like,
be this
even if
tall
he
either.
wanted. That's actually not true. Fairies are known to shape change.
So, what do you want to do? Will you interrupt my meal that is slowly getting colder by the second that I wait for what you want to know?
I would offer to reheat that for you, but I know...
It'll probably explode if you do.
Actually, I fixed that.
Actually, you know what?
No, I mean the fungus. It is exploding.
Oh. Oh.
It's part of actually the flavor. It's got a pungent thing in it, and he pulls out he puts it. He watches. He puts it down. He lights a match, and he brings it to it, and you watch as the mushroom. Boom. And he wipes it with a cloth. Carry on, squirrel.
DMs.
Nutters just points at his plate and casts reheat. The cantrip. It's in the cantrip book.
Yeah, you can do that. That last one you cannot do. The one before that, roll 2d100s.
Okay, where the D100s?
I don't know.
Oh, they're way over here.
And after Nutters uses his staff to cast a cantrip, he's gonna say, alright, so what do we need to know? How are we gonna kill this thing?
Well, first things first, if you try to enter anywhere inside of him, you are going to be plagued with every single disease you could possibly imagine. Slowly going to stack up, slowly going to build higher. It's going to stronger and stronger and stronger until there's a disease no higher you can become. First thing that's probably going to happen in there is enthrallment, and you're going to become one of those fungal beings if you already do not have some sort of disease or curse that outbeats that.
Jeez.
Now, I don't know many curses that can outrun that one. However, I can say from personal indulgence, I know one. And yes, I have killed multiple people pushing them inside of a giant fungus creature. Lycanthrope, a vampire, some swamp creature.
Okay, but I do believe the deal was information on how we could kill it, not all the ways that we can't.
We kind of need to get in there anyway, so it's a good bit
First,
of information
to kill
know.
it, you need to get in there.
Okay.
And it's even after if you get some sort of strong curse or disease, it's not going to be simple for you. It's going to be very debilitating in there.
Wait a second. Hijack, aren't I completely immune to that sort of thing?
To an extent. There's an extent.
I don't like how you said to an extent.
Remember, you were already inclined to weave sickness, and that's how you got cursed before, so you are not immune to curses.
And this counts as a curse.
You're not immune to all poisons either. This
Okay,
is a
then
level
I
of
should not chance
this is a level of poison even Vessel wouldn't be safe from, even though he doesn't breathe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So that stops me from just dive bombing into this thing.
The spores in there quite literally are going to start eating you. So find some sort of way to either protect yourselves or heal slowly. Because it is going to hurt. It is going to be a slow burn, and you are going to feel your flesh melt away as you're slowly eaten. And just so you know, if it does eat any sort of living matter, he's only going to heal. It's only going to strengthen him, and he's only going to get better.
What if we were to cast a globe of invulnerability in front of a wound and then make the giant walk into it?
What? What does that even mean?
Well, a globe of invulnerability is an
I know what a globe of
orb that can't
invulnerability
be moved.
I know what a globe of vulnerability is. It's not magic.
If we
It's a living creature. It's druidics. It's natural.
Oh no, I would put the vulnerability on people inside it, so that it would protect them as the giant walks forward, moving them inside of it.
Unless the giant's got disintegration.
The giant's effectively got disintegration, my dude.
Then that.
Well, the orb of invulnerability is only affected by the spell Ray of Disintegration.
But this is not a ray of disintegration. This
It's
is
not
literal spells
disintegration,
keeping
it's
you alive.
curses and disease and other things which you would be immune to. Because the globe of vulnerability makes you immune to all things except the spell Disintegrate.
Up to 5th level.
But you can't move. And the orb is immovable. So we would have to make the dragon, the giant, we would have to make it move to the right location.
For me,
it's a 10
above table, this is sounding like effectively we're going to be dealing with like 9th, 10th level curses by the time we get there.
Oh yeah, you're going to be dealing with some strong shit.
That's from pretty much anything that can be thrown at us in there.
I can offer you a curse.
That's not going to hamper us too badly, but will effectively prevent us from getting cursed.
Well, it'll prevent you from getting the curse that'll turn you into a Myconid and make you instantly enthralled by him and no longer yourself and instantly dead. Can't say much about poisons. Well, there's a chance that that it won't do anything and you'll survive till tomorrow, or you'll die as soon as you get it.
I don't think that's much better.
It's called soul rot or weave sickness. My soul is slowly deteriorating to nothing.
Is that why you need the heart thing?
One reason. There's a tale that there is a single plant that'll bloom once ever, and it could cure one thing. Once ever. And I want to use it to cure myself. Because I want to live.
I can understand that feeling.
I spend every bloody second living it like my last, because it is. So I don't give a fuck what you do to these goddamn warlords. I don't care about your group enough. I could die any second from now. And I would be inconsequential.
if it wasn't that I have a driving spite for people like you, who just go gun-hoing and are all about saving the world, but for what? What are you getting out of this? What do you want? I don't get that fact, and I don't care to really know, because I'm not here for that. I'm here to get a fighting chance at survival, and if I give you this, you two are gonna need that liquid, or else you're probably gonna go kaputs. Understand, compadre?
Understand.
And if I were to go under the effects of your deal, I can't do that, because that may impede you, because I'm pretty sure death is pretty big impediment. Ain't that right there, squirrel?
What about those of us that are immune to mind effects?
It's not a mind effect.
It's a literal curse.
It's more
That
than
apparently will just straight up end you either immediately or about a day after the curse takes effect.
Have you heard about the tales of illithids? How
Oh, yeah.
their spawn seeps into something, eats at the brain, goos it up, and becomes it? Think about it like that. You won't be you. You're probably not going to be allowed to be you. So the best chance you got, go in protected. That's probably the only way not to be cursed. And if you ever get slashed, poked, or bludgeoned in the wrong way, you are kaput. That, or you get a strong enough curse and pray to whatever deity you may believe in, that whatever Foon has isn't stronger.
I'll look at TK and say, you know, I do have a backup plan.
And no, some sort of magical burial of foreskin won't exactly work. I tried that kind of once.
What about a literal demigoddess of magic? Or actual goddess of magic?
I am terrified that that's even a thought on your table. Who the fuck are you?
It is... Oh my gosh. Lately, I have been having a ride of my life. It is a long story that I don't think we have the time for at the moment.
Didn't I clone TK too?
Nope.
Nope. Never accepted that.
You know, if you do end up saving the world and we're both still somehow alive, I guess all this won't really matter anymore, so... If we both get there at the end of the world, I'll see you there.
Well,
be it in a bloody mess or maybe as new friends, and I'd love to hear your story.
Yeah, I've got a lot of tales to tell.
Wait,
so hopefully we're both still standing at the end of this.
Maybe.
Okay, Deliverance, let's go.
Well, I'm thinking that if I took that potion...
That potion does not mean much to me. What is that potion?
Huh?
What is that potion?
The potion that he's offering.
He's not offering a potion.
He said that he had a curse. Right, yeah. Oh, okay, a curse. Either way. So my thing is what if I went into the bag, uploaded, and then took the curse and purposely died so that my clone can take over?
But
if you die to the curse, there won't be a soul to return to the clone.
That's not true, because my ring.
This will override your ring.
This overrides the ring of mind shielding?
It would, yes. Because
it says if you die wearing this ring,
you're not going to die with this curse. You are going to become a soulless husk. You are going to still be alive. You will be there, but you're no longer you. You are soulless. You are nothing.
That would be the best reason why it would affect Vessel too, because Vessel still has a soul. He doesn't have a body, per se.
Right.
And so it is destroying the very essence of what he is and what all things truly are.
I have a feeling.
So, and I'm sad to say, unless you wish to change how you word your contract or how our agreement is, I may not be able to give that to you if you do wish to stand by Fey rule making. I mean, I can bend the rules a little bit if that's what you want.
Well, I can cast. I can do. I understand. Right. So.
You understand what?
Nutters can cast soul, right?
No, not this.
It's apparently even more dangerous.
No.
Oh, apparently there is no soul rot for 5e. That's weird.
No, this is more than just soul rot. That's cute. That's cute.
Anyway,
they've changed it. It's corrupted soul now.
I think the only being we know who can probably guaranteed give us something powerful enough to protect us would be the literal god we know.
Isn't that the god that isn't allowed to interfere? You know, the one that's not allowed to directly help you with any of the warlords? If my information on you is correct.
Actually, that's not technically true. She kind of helped me to help us defeat the last warlord directly.
Hijack. Can my monk poison immunity still be affected by this?
That
at the very least, I can.
That brings you protections from certain things. Yes, you're immune from the poisoned condition. Not damage, and not curses.
She can help us. She just can't directly fight the warlord.
And it's you just have to touch it, right?
Touch what?
The poison spots.
No.
Still couldn't hurt
So just literally being in there. If you're floating and flying and all that, just being in there, you can get it.
Yeah.
Is it based on breathing it in?
You don't
Proximity.
Or is it literally just being in there?
You don't know.
How big are these fungi and do they count as trees?
What?
How big are these fungi and do they count as trees?
Are you asking me or?
Yes.
They are not trees, they are mushrooms, and they are big.
Biggin.
Essentially, all the tree is a large stalk of some plant.
It's a biggin.
Mushroom.
The difference is the fibers that make it.
It's a completely different cell structure.
I feel like tree strides still work.
No.
A fungus isn't made of cellulose. A tree is.
So,
therefore, tree hard fungus sauce.
Unless I'm to ban the deal or slightly alter it,
Nutters would not agree to be having his soul corrupted, not knowing that if he can fix it or
At
not.
least the information is important, and we can now plan around it.
It's already said how you can fix it.
Yeah. We just have to get soul aids.
It's the exact thing he's gunning for.
Yeah, but there's probably only one of them.
There is, and it can only be used once to cure one disease, so after it's used, it can never be used to cure that again.
It'll only ever cure the one disease.
One.
Just the one.
If we don't have a way.
That means it can only ever once choose a disease it wants to cure. It means it's ever going to only cure that.
So you would pretty much inflict us with the stuff that you have, and we're gonna all have to hope that we can get the thing that cures, that we can then select to cure it.
We all gotta hope that we'll live till tomorrow, because as soon as you get this curse, every day is your last day.
Well, fellas, it's been fun. Thanks for the sword. I'm out.
We should talk to Desra.
I agree.
This is going to take some very, very in-depth.
I'll leave it up to you. I can give you the curse. I'll just have to alter the deal slightly to do so.
Are the mushrooms that I picked the same as
Understandable.
the big guy?
No. He's a collective of mushrooms, so yes and no. Technically,
Dude.
those mushrooms are him.
So can I like go into his bag and like see how they work and maybe try to
They're
figure out if
oyster
there's a way to?
mushrooms.
Well, I'm trying to figure out a way if there's an immunity or a resistance
No.
using the mushrooms.
Those are oyster mushrooms. They're food. They are omnoms. You learn that they are edible multiple times.
Considering how off. Hey, others. Can I go back into the bag? I have a feeling that Desra's probably hanging out in there.
They're edible. Do they grant
everybody in the
resistance to
party
him?
has the ability to just speak a command word as long.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that. So I just pop back. I'm going to pop into the bag for a bit. See if I can find Desra around in there.
Hijack.
I think you have to be within like 10 feet of it, but yeah.
If they're edible, do they hold effects?
They are oyster mushrooms.
No, I'm sorry. You have to be within hands reach.
If they're a part of him, or is like a part of him.
Scout, do you
they
know what
should
an
hold
oyster
it.
mushroom is?
No.
It's a real life thing.
Yeah, but
It's
I don't know anything about
It
mushrooms.
says mushrooms that grow on the side of trees. They look like half discs growing up the side of a tree.
Never heard of them.
No.
Never seen them.
Oyster mushroom.
Yeah.
It makes a little difference. Just pretend that he's saying potato chip. It means essentially the same thing.
Yeah, it's basically potato chip. They're the mushrooms that you buy at the store to eat that come on some fancy burgers.
I don't eat mushrooms.
That's fine. You eat potato chips.
Barely.
Exactly.
You
Eat
know
the
what a
potato chip.
Okay. Are the mushrooms magical?
There are magic mushrooms.
There are magic mushrooms. Are all the mushrooms magic?
All the mushrooms are not magic mushrooms.
This is an oyster mushroom, and it is exactly how I described it.
I was thinking of
I
was thinking of like a shiitake, but yeah, it is an oyster. That is an oyster mushroom. You're right.
Well, they're C class and SERES. So.
Yeah, that one. Edible.
I had to learn to pick edible mushrooms.
We could start hitting him with Bloom and Wither.
Blight is what you want. Blight.
As you guys see a skeleton enter into the tavern.
Skeleton enters the tavern. The skeleton enters the tavern. He says what's shaking.
Hey, you're in the wrong campaign. The kobolds are that way. About time you showed up.
Let's see.
But yeah, anyone who's not in the tavern, you guys see that the ritual that Vessel has been doing has summoned an abundance of skeletons.
God damn it.
With torches.
With torches that are starting to burn down houses and kill people.
Oh my god.
And of course, I immediately am I'm in the back of this situation.
Yep.
Well, time to skedaddle, I guess.
I'll be here.
Why are you guys burning it down in the first place?
I'll be here.
I think we should summon Desra.
Hijack.
I'm already working on that.
Yes, Scout?
That's why I went into the bag to find her.
You know,
she's probably
Keep talking, Scout.
around in there.
You know Armor's armor?
I do, that you're wearing.
Yes. Remember when I made that joke about it being Power Ranger armor?
No, it is not Power Ranger armor.
So it does not give me like the visor thing comes down and all that.
It is full plate mail.
That would have been funny. Because technically it's the strongest, right?
Debatably. Depends what you're up against.
Acid and poison.
It depends. Okay. Because the answer is yes, but no.
No, but yes.
Yeah.
Basically, how I'm seeing this play out is that we're gonna need to wear something that can at least
Yeah, it's
prolong.
It's called a hazmat suit.
Yeah.
I have an
But
idea.
can my armor basically become that?
Not that armor.
I have an idea. What if I was to extract the people going in, the people that were actually going into the body of the thing to fight? What if I just extracted your soul? And then when you got done, I could put it back in. At that point, simple, basic, cleric could get rid of any minor stuff, that diseases and things that you get while you're in there.
But then you'd get cursed.
Because, I mean, I could just soul jar you. You would still be you.
If you soul jar them, they are not them.
Yeah, because their soul's not in them.
Are you sure? Because I could have sworn.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, if you soul jar
Literally
someone,
remove the soul. That's kind
you
of what they kind of need to be
quite
themselves.
literally. You're talking about soul.
I'm looking.
You're talking about magic jar, right? The one that lets you enter someone else's body and their soul leaves their body for a little bit?
It might be.
Well, that's magic
It
jar.
changed spells from 3.5 to 5e so much, it's hard for me to keep track anymore. Hold on.
All the soul talk is making me feel a bit uneasy.
Yeah,
'Cause you
lets
have
you.
too
It's
many.
it lets your soul jar lets
No.
your soul
Yeah,
attempt to
yeah.
possess a human's body
Yeah.
or
I thought
put it
there
in.
was a way to actually. Wait, what? Soul cage. No, that's not it either.
Okay, inside the bag, looking for Desra. Where you going?
I'm gonna go check on Lord Fuzzy Bottom.
Okay, you enter Fuzzy Bottom's cage, and it is now a beach or area. There's a large beach. You see.
As you hear another scream out, "Son of a beach!"
Son of a bitch! You see a lawn chair. Desra sitting on. Well, no, there's a hammock. Sitting in the hammock is Desra, who's wearing a bikini, a straw sun hat, some shades, has a fruity drink next to her, and Lord Fuzzybottom is just kind of curled up on her stomach.
Freaking course.
Not harassing the cat that's taking a shower.
Desra is also there. She is scrubbing your back.
Desra's also there, just so you know.
Hey, Desra.
Desra's also there.
Yo.
Harassing the cat.
Of course.
That
Can I help
cannot
you?
be hot.
What's up?
Well, we got a situation.
Nutter's butts in front of him and says, "We need a way to protect the soul."
The body and soul. Both.
No, just
Have you heard of this thing called therapy?
We need something a bit more than therapy, my friend. We need something magical.
Oh,
We need
Buddhism.
something to-
Uber
we need-
magical.
We need
Buddhism.
something to protect the soul eater from eating our soul.
What the fuck is a soul eater?
Apparently, the inside of that creature that we're about to fight.
That sounds really cool.
It's.
What does it do to the souls after it eats them?
It turns them into. Well,
It turns you
apparently.
into a mindless zombie fungus.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then
Cool.
there's also literally every disease you could possibly imagine. Also.
Gross.
So we need to protect ourselves from literally every disease imaginable, and from any curse this thing can throw at us.
Nutters
All at the
pulls
same
out a
time.
full body condom and says, "Well, I've got one of them covered."
Gross.
Isn't a condom already?
I don't know. Not exactly inclined or able to help with this sort of stuff.
You could at least give us an idea on what we can do, right? That still means we have to do legwork.
Wear a condom?
No.
That's
About
a
the whole
lie.
fighting the warlord problem.
Have you tried
Because I know you
stabbing it
can't-
very hard?
Hey, here's my
I'm
idea.
talking about getting to the point where we can stab them.
She's smiling.
We still have to go inside. Gosh dang it!
Well, I can probably cure whatever you get if you come back from being in there. Maybe.
But we won't be. If we get cursed while we're in there, we might.
We
We
won't
will
come
not
back.
be able to make it back.
Well,
Is the problem?
that would suck.
Yeah.
Do you know how to get in there without dying?
That's what I'm asking you.
Well, I'm asking you.
Literally, the only option other than you right now is literally getting a curse that will potentially kill us within a day.
My idea was
Nice. I got a curse that can kill you within the hour.
to remove our souls temporarily and house them in a protected place.
That
so
doesn't
that
protect
they
us
can-
from disease, my friend.
What would
No,
that do?
but
Not that
it
problem.
protects the most important part. And what would protect you from disease is if you'd let me clone you.
No.
Because then you could just move your soul into your fresh clone that's not cursed or diseased.
I don't.
or-
I don't think. I don't think my specific situation allows for that.
Mine does. You can clone me. That sounds awesome.
No, actually, it works on magical creatures too. So yeah, I
So
could.
it'll work
technically
on a
make it.
construct.
Desert can just
No,
rebuild
you're
it.
not a construct. You're a magical creature. You were born.
No, I am literally a construct.
Well, so
Oh,
am I, but
hey.
it works on me
That's a
because
good
we're
idea.
actually flesh and blood. It won't work on Vessel, but it'll work on me and you.
Wait a minute, that's a good idea. What if you just make a bunch of constructs?
Did you just
That'll
miss
save
like
us a
the
lot of
entirety of the lore we did with him?
No. I mean, yes. Whichever.
I think he did miss the entirety of the whole arc I went through to figure out what I really am.
No, I did, but you're no different than Nutters. Nutters also
He's
a
very
construct.
different from Nutters.
I
Well,
am
Nut-
very
Nut-
different from you.
Well, Nutters is also a magical construct that was
You're
created by a
comparing
deity.
apples to oranges here, my friend.
He
comparing
is.
fake creatures
TK is more inclined to a golem.
Golem. There you go.
Desert can just rebuild
But I
it.
could technically still clone him, right?
No.
Okay.
Nah.
It requires multiple stuff. It requires a cube. First and foremost, a cubic inch of flesh.
Well, we narrowed that. We actually lowered that down by a bit when we did it the last time.
Because of size. It's still relative. How much is a cubic inch of flesh?
That's a lot.
It's still a decent wound. It would still be probably at least a d6 damage.
It's
But
a one
that
by
could,
one by one of just flesh.
yeah, but it would nothing that couldn't be healed immediately after with a minor.
It's like
cure
a
wound.
massive bacon chunk. It actually sounds
That's a
really good.
big old chunk.
Considering I've been
But
actively
just so we're
trying to
clear,
avoid death, so I don't
just
go
so-
back to that creepy place with the freaking skull dude and the creepy boat.
They're both filled with you.
Yeah, I'm trying to actively avoid going there ever again. So something that potentially will kill me within an hour sounds like the worst thing for me.
She shrugs.
I know I can cheat it because I have the sneak surge, but still, I don't want to go there.
I asked Desra if she can clone him.
No.
No.
Not again. Not,
Yeah,
not
I
doing
only have
that
one
again.
life. I effectively have one life. I have a very cheaty life that I can keep reusing. But if this body's lost, I don't get another. So I probably can't help you in this situation if I can't figure out a way to safely get myself through this.
I
Right,
mean,
and if
technically
I
you
don't
do
have
have
a-
the other old body that you could go back to, but it's only going to be at half capacity, and it's going to.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that
we
sounds
still
like a
have,
bad
we still
idea to
have
go
your we still have your indestructible body downstairs in the basement.
It's not indestructible.
It's
Damn
just
near.
younger form.
It's just tough.
And also, probably can't really handle all my magic. So going back to it could probably have very unforeseen circumstances.
It will either explode or you are going to be bloody chastised.
Hijack,
I
I want to do
don't
a
want
thing.
that.
I want to do a thing after you're done here.
What do you want to do, Scout?
Talk to Shroud.
Alright. Oh, we'll get there.
Because he's probably done something to get past this.
So, what's the plan? And I'm going to cut off this part of the scene and move over to Scout. Scout.
Hey. So, I guess I'm going to be in the bag here.
Okay.
I'm going to be in my room.
Okay.
I don't really know how to contact Shroud, but I'm pretty sure he can just pop out of nowhere whenever I call him, right?
Yep.
So, I'm calling Shroud.
In a nearby reflection, we watch as the normal figure of Axel blackens and gasses over as you see Shroud, lupine figure, cut down ears, chopped horns, and a sewn mouth, dripping with blood. Yes, yes.
Do you know how to get past this?
Maybe,
This-
maybe.
If you are like the future me, how did you do it? There are multiple versions of me and different times. I'm so confused about this.
I was fast. Others weren't as fast, and I was faster. I got cursed.
So you-
We didn't take up a deal. I didn't even know about a deal. What deal? But we ran in. Got in there. Did our thing. And then I took the liquid. Cured myself. Got out. Not everyone lived. Casualties.
Ugh.
I was changed a bit. I got sick. We slowed down a bit. Never as fast as we once were.
Then who died? Mhm.
I can't tell you that. My past, my future is different. The future isn't what it used to be. And I don't know anymore.
Ah, great. Hmm.
I see you chose the armor. Your armor.
Yes.
I chose that too. Get him back. Brock.
Do you know how to get armor back? You know how to get his soul into the armor?
No. I didn't succeed. You better succeed. Goodbye. I apologize that I can't help you more. But Prithvi should answer you blind. Disappears. And that's where we'll end it today.
I don't like where this is going.
So as always, guys.
Always bad choices.
Good night.